Naija nerds.
Hello and welcome to Naija's Geeking Out podcast. This is episode 257, and it's been a great week for everybody. A rare case where everybody had a very wonderful weekend. Red, how was female volleyball for you this weekend?
Awesome. Perfect weather.
Also, perfect
Yeah.
weather.
Yep. Everybody
Okay,
was out.
okay, I'm happy for you. And
Wait,
Kex,
sorry. Did you just say
yeah,
everything was out?
Everybody.
No,
Everybody was
that's
out.
not what I heard. But anyway, carry on.
yeah, that way you're not beating the charges at all. I mean,
Exactly. Exactly. You're not even trying hard.
at all.
Uh, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Today, good week, good weekend. Yeah, really pleased. Really pleased.
And I
Sorry,
heard like
there's something very
you guys
shocking.
didn't. What?
Today, this is very shocking. Is this not 2 weeks running that these people are saying they're happy?
Yeah, for the first time in
unusual?
years. It's been years
Okay,
now
alright,
that they
okay,
could
let's
go that
take it.
2 weeks and I'm happy. I'm like,
I
wow.
won't say anything because
We
Kex,
have
you
to
know,
support them.
Kex, what are they talking about?
I don't know because there was an international break last week, so I don't know
Exactly.
what they're referring to. But
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this has been the longest continuous streak of happiness for
For
them.
them.
So, yeah, in a long time now. So
Okay,
we're happy
let's
for
hope
you guys
it stops very soon. Alright,
before they get used to it.
yes.
oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Okay. And also this morning I heard that for some people they were not working this morning. So thank you Amazon for the for the world deserved break. Oh yeah. But yeah, we're here to talk comics today and also TV shows. So this week we are going to be talking Gen V
Yes.
and then also discussing some of our favorite comic books that we've been reading as of late. We'll be
Okay.
talking Absolute Evil and then we'll also be talking New Gods. Absolute Evil is a new event coming from DC that is trying to tie together all the Absolute books that have been happening. And then New Gods is by Ram V taking a new look at the New Gods basically. But yeah, before we get into any of that, any thoughts so far?
No. Just ready to hop right into Gen V.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Gen V, let's get into Gen V. This is the newest episode in Gen V.
Yep.
Before we get into it, how did you guys like it? Hate it? Or more of the same?
No, I definitely didn't hate it. I definitely
Okay.
didn't hate it. Honestly I liked it, but there were some parts that honestly I felt like my brain was going to come out of my ears. I was that angry with one of the characters in particular. I was very very up. I'm off that. There's nothing that character can do to redeem herself. Nothing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So you're talking about
Who are you referring to,
Okay,
Mary
I was
or?
gonna ask.
Yeah, Marie. Yeah, of course it's Marie.
Okay,
Oh,
fair.
Marie.
That's
Yeah, of
interesting.
course.
Oh, interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Completely, she's lost me completely. Yeah.
Red, you?
I'm not watching. Not
Yeah,
yet.
no, what? I think you're the wisest person here, so that's why we're going to ask the next terrible thing that is coming out. Red, you are going to be the one to watch it. You have to be the one to watch it because you cannot keep dodging all of this.
No, you guys you've not been giving me whatever. You've not been giving a ringing endorsement, so I'm like, okay. I'll
But
just
look, so I want to ask what it is about this episode that you didn't like so much.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like the explanations that like they've been foreshadowing a particular plot point for a long time
Yes.
to the exclusion of logic for something that should have been one of the first things people ask when they were talking about it. They made it seem like as if it's a big reveal, and it just made everybody in the show look completely stupid. That nobody mentioned this as a possible option. So it's like something we've said since the first moment we
Yeah,
saw
but
this
remember that.
particular
Yeah, but I
character.
think. Yeah, but remember that. I think because we are again, you have to look at it that you're watching from an outsider point of view, so you see a lot more. You see Sister Sage come. You see some of that. So
No, so
I.
I'll give them that, but like from the moment she said this guy doesn't have Gen V, this guy's power is to control people. There is an empty body in his house. I'm like, once you have those three pieces of information, even if it's not the first thing your mind goes to, it should at least come up as an option for you that, oh, what if the guy is controlling this body?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
Marie's ability to detect
Yeah.
V.
yeah.
is it something she switches on, or has to consciously check for it or not? Because she's been in presence of that body a few times.
No, this is the first time.
No, second time at least. Did you, was you not part of the break-in originally?
No, it was just cricket and what's that called?
Kate.
Kate.
Okay.
That broke in.
Okay.
So I'm like, if you know this person, like even when they said Cypher is not the real body, like Cypher doesn't have Gen V in him,
Mhm.
my first thought would be, even if I don't know about the existence of the body, would be, oh, so maybe somebody else is controlling Cypher.
It's
It's a leap, but I'm like, it's one of the, it's not in my,
leap.
it's a leap, but I'm like, it's not a logical
Yeah, but you would at least question
fashion.
that
Yeah,
this person doesn't have V.
and his power
So
apparently is to control other bodies.
And in this universe, I'm presuming there's no other sort of powers that they are aware of beyond V.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
And then
yeah, I think
beyond
we're asking
him,
too much. Too many
yeah, no,
Yeah.
forget Marie. Marie
What?
can be an idiot kid, but the fact that this information was told to Polarity, it was told to Stan Edgar, and none of them.
Edgar hasn't had 5 minutes with these kids. Edgar hasn't had hasn't. You know,
It's not about like I'm saying that none of them bring it up as even a remote possibility. That hey, you just told me Cypher abilities to control people.
Okay.
You just told me Cypher has a dead body. I mean, an old man's body in his basement. I think that old man's
Yes.
body is Godoki.
And they,
And Cypher doesn't have Gen V
Yes.
in his blood. I'm like, come on, you're supposed to be smart.
So yeah, okay. Another question. I'm not sure if
It's a
you
leap,
show
sha. It's a leap
mentioned
for
this.
me. Yeah.
Is it Edgar, right?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks Godokin is human, right? No, with no V. Is that the?
That was my understanding, because even
I-
I didn't realize that Thomas Godolkin had V.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he created V, but we don't
Yeah.
know that he used it on himself.
Exactly. So yeah. So,
I thought it was
Okay.
next generation that
so
he
my
was
question would
experimenting
be,
on people. And
yeah, would that have been also news to Edgar himself?
Edgar, that's. But even the biggest news is that them as the bigger leap for me was them assuming it was Godolkin's body. Because I
I
don't
thought that
know.
was a bit of a stretch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know
that was
how
a
they
bit
got to that particular stretch that he has Godolkin's body in
yeah.
it, but they didn't
Yeah.
get the stretch that
I
is somebody
don't know
controlling.
I think
No,
something
no, I think
something to
I
do with the
don't think
fire.
I don't think that's a big of a leap. I think there was
Okay.
talk about we found this dungeon, this Odessa thing
Yeah.
in here. This guy's got a body, which he assumed to be his dad, or maybe he told him it
Yes,
was his dad.
yes.
Yeah.
But then they know there's a link between. They found out there's a link between Cypher and the Odessa projects.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
wasn't sorry? No, I'm getting this wrong. Oh, no, so the picture was of Cypher and Marie as a baby, not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So-
But to be honest, I don't, when they said it, I didn't think that was too big. I didn't think it was too big of a leap. But I would argue if you said that they didn't have enough information to jump that. Maybe because I'm watching from the outside, we've kind of
Been prepped
theorized.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, yeah, it didn't that particular yeah because if and even forget you assuming it's Godolkin, like it's Cypher, the assumption that this person is going to help us because
Yes.
Yeah.
you don't know this person's motivations, you don't know anything about this particular person, and you
Yes,
just assume
yes,
that is going to be the solution to your
yes,
problem
yes,
without
yes,
even
yes.
trying to find out anything
I
more.
agree with that one.
So
I
it's like,
completely agree with that.
what is
Like,
going on
I-
here?
That whole scene,
Yeah,
in my mind, when it got to that scene about should we wake him or not, I
Yeah.
just assumed this is the time that Marie will decide to heal Kate
to confirm.
to have her to confirm. That seemed to be the logical steps to be taken, but obviously it wasn't. I was like, oh,
No,
wow.
for me, I
Yeah.
actually buy not healing Kit at all. Because even up till now, I don't trust Kit.
No,
So
I
here's-
agree,
Yeah.
but it's almost like, in my view, the enemy you know versus the enemy you don't.
Because-
If I'm opening a potential villain
Yeah.
and I'm worried, I was like, okay, you know what? I'll hear you. You check. I mean,
But it's like,
I would have
Kate
taken
is the
that.
kind of-
I would have taken that odds personally, but
So
yeah,
Kate is the kind of character that if she finds out
Mhm.
something that would potentially benefit her and screw you over, I don't trust her not to switch sides immediately. So it's like the only chance that Kate will tell me the truth is if it's also
yeah.
beneficial to
But at
me and
that
her.
point, I don't even think there's much that the situation Kate is in. I can't see anything helping her or not helping her. She's almost in
Oh,
this.
Yeah,
she
but the
switches to
thing is,
Godokin. She already has her full power back. She has no reason to help you again. And then Godokin tells her, "Hey, sell these people out for me, for
No, wait,
whatever
wait, wait,
reason."
wait, wait.
Yeah,
Why would she switch to Godokin if? Because she can't switch to Godokin unless Godokin is healed. At the
yeah.
point, is she better
Like
off?
there's no
She's better off helping Marie
yeah.
than
So
anything
I'm saying
else.
that there is no incentive for Marie for Kate to help Marie after she's been healed.
Yeah,
Like
but there's
it's
also
just vibes,
no.
and there's
Yeah,
this.
but there's also no incentive for her to wake that guy up either. Either way,
If the guy like I'm scanning his mind
yeah.
and I can realize, oh, I can get this girl to
is,
heal you
is Kate a
to get.
mind reader, or she compels you to do stuff, or does she read
She
minds? I
does
can't remember.
No,
I
she
she
genuinely
reminds
can't
me.
does both.
remember.
I
Okay,
think
That's a
so.
good
I
question.
don't
No,
know. I just can't remember
I
if
think
she
so.
reads minds or tells you to do
Or
things.
pushes mind. I
Yeah.
think she pushes you. So that might even solve our
So like a
entire.
Killgrave.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Exactly.
think she. Wow, that's true. That's how little I care about
yeah,
this
no,
one. Because
no, she can read minds.
she can.
Yeah, yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
Yeah, sure,
She
for
she
sure. I'm not gonna.
she cannot read minds. Someone's mind simply by touching him, unless they're also within range of her constant ability. To do the
Okay.
compulsion bit, they're saying that she actually needs to touch you.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
but
yes.
she says she can read minds.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. But then, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah. I for me, I honestly I don't trust Kit at all. It's like trusting for me. It's like trusting somebody that I know doesn't have any incentive to help me at all in the
yeah.
first place.
So just to clarify, they said that the reason why they didn't show a lot of her reading minds is because Shetty was given medication to dull her powers.
Okay.
Uh,
But like this was like
Last season
previous
one.
season,
last season,
and
yeah,
when she
and
stopped
then
taking it, it became clear that she could read minds.
Got you.
yeah.
Got you. Got you. She. Okay. So Marie, let's give a synopsis of this episode.
Yeah,
So
go.
Marie leaves the rest of the Scooby gang at Edgar's bunker, and
Mhm.
she's going to, is it fight Cypher or
Not
release
to
or
release Godokin because
Thomas?
that was the plot at the end of the episode that let's get if we get Godokin on our side, it would help us against Cypher.
Okay, so we get Godolkin, and Godolkin, because Godolkin is the Mr. Sinister basically of all the
Yes.
anyone with any powered person, all the soups, he knows how to defeat all the soups. Am
Hmm.
I wrong? Or he can
Yeah.
That
create the
he would
formula
have knowledge that you know.
of how to, yeah,
Yeah,
and because
yeah.
Cypher is part of the Odessa project, you know. Okay, so she gets joined by Kate, and
Mhm.
they find the body that Cypher has been taken care of, basically, and then uh, um, Marie asks him that if I heal you, will you help us? And he nods, and Marie heals the person, and then lo and behold, it is Thomas Godolkin, but he's also powered or super powered or whatever,
Yep,
and has been controlling the person who we think is Cypher or
yep,
Cypher,
yep.
and doing all these things with Cypher. And then we also find out, okay, Marie happens to heal, what's that guy's name as well? Polarity
Yep,
of his
Yeah.
tremors,
yep.
and so he no longer has tremors. And Polarity also realizes that he can create like an electromagnetic field that disrupts
The guy's capacity.
Cypher's
Yeah,
ability
yeah.
to, yeah, um, to possess people or soups or whatever. And so Polarity, what's that boy's name? The one that jumps, that is now a bit more
Sam,
stable.
Sam.
Sam, Sam, Cricket, and the flying guy
Yep.
all end up fighting Cypher. Interesting. Okay, all end up fighting Cypher. Sorry,
Yep.
I'll come back to that. While Mary and Kate go resuscitate Godolkin.
Mhm.
Once they do, they find out that he's not in he's not compelled to help them at all. He doesn't want to help them, and then he goes into this, and then he wants to start calling the students of God.
Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah, it's an apocalypse thing. Yeah, it's an age of apocalypse thing.
Yeah.
Okay, now I think it's a bit of a stretch for them to theorize that Godolkin is the source of Cypher's ability. I genuinely think that. I also think it's a bit of a stretch that they think that once they revive Godolkin, he will help them automatically. I mean, why don't you just kill Cypher? You could just shoot Cypher in the head.
I mean, all of them
Or who
together
you
can
think
kill
is Cypher?
Cypher.
Yeah, all of you together can. Particularly once you found out that Polarity
Can't stop him.
said can stop him,
Although Polarity wasn't able to stop him when they were fighting.
which I don't
It was-
understand.
I think it can only stop him from possessing himself.
Himself.
So
really?
Cypher cannot possess him. He can always push Cypher out.
Okay.
Yeah. But stopping him in a fight is like, yeah.
Okay, then let him go. Let only him go and fight Cypher.
Exactly.
But okay, sorry. But Cypher,
Yes.
the body being controlled,
Yeah, but
has
they don't know
no
this.
superpower beyond.
Beyond that.
It's not even durable, is he? It's not even
He's
like
not.
V level
He's pure
durable.
human.
No, but Cypher, the body, Hamish Linklater, the human Cypher.
Yeah,
Cypher, the receiver, not the transmitter.
yeah,
The person that we know as Cypher,
Yeah.
right? He's human. He's base human.
yeah. So what I'm saying,
Yeah.
so even a
But
Just
they were
send
hitting him and throwing
Polarity,
him.
kill him.
Yeah, but they were even throwing him a few times.
what did he land hard? I need to watch.
No, not really. It landed TV hard, not
So
serious hard.
it's not like they smash him against the wall and the wall cracks level of hitting. him.
No.
Because it was doing the war was happening where they were fighting.
Yeah, but
Okay.
not at him. So I'm like, why did all of you have to come and fight Cypher? Polarity I just said, all of you go out. I'll take care of him. It can't do anything to me. I will beat this guy myself. There was no
I thought
point
he
for
was
all
actually.
of them
I thought he could even create a disruptive field that doesn't allow Cypher to
to.
take
Nah.
over anybody.
Maybe
That
that's
was
what they will
my
figure out
expectation
next episode because it's the
So we
that's
already-
the Deus Ex Machina for them to win the
Because
fight.
to be honest, if you just stay far away
Yes.
and shoot him, he's dead.
He's dead. There's no.
Yes.
It's not
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
It's not that part.
He's-
Like
he's-
even
he's-
even
he's
the
quite easy
final
to-
Cypher, it's like. I'm not even sure why he's going out in his own body like that. It's like the domestic for someone like that with his
No,
abilities
that
to do.
one you understand that he hasn't been out in
I get, but I get that. But if next episode is going to be the one announcing himself and saying I'm
Of course
back,
he will.
I'm like
Of course
that.
he will.
It should do that. But I'm like, that's the
Of course
best
he will.
possible way to go about your plan.
You are too.
Yeah, but
I'm expecting too much.
no, to be honest, that one I can even
No,
head on that
it's-
one because if
Yeah,
you,
this
if
is
you've
not
been-
difficult.
I mean, we don't know how you got into that state, but if you've been in that state, I'm
No, we
presuming
do.
for
The
decades.
fire, we do. It was the fire from.
The lab.
We saw a prologue, but go on.
Oh, okay, I forgot that actually. So, okay, yeah. So, but he's been there for he's been in that state for quite a
Yeah.
while. So I can see
You
why
want to experience everything.
you want to be back out
You want
there.
to eat food.
Yeah.
You
No,
want
I
to
mean, him going out doing everything. But what I'm saying is that him
puppet
announcing
someone else
himself,
to be doing
him announcing himself to be the head of the plan that I am
Yeah,
back.
but these guys are always megalomaniacs. now. You know,
This
say
guy,
they
this
go
guy's
wall.
probably invested with his name after him. Yeah,
They,
that guy's.
they
that
go
guy's-
wall show now.
Should
They
have
go wall
never-
show.
He's
Anyway.
like an engineer now.
Jesus.
They can't do. No, they can't do humble now.
Just
God.
going out and I don't know.
Fair. But it's like, and all of these things we are describing, it doesn't sound as bad as it is in this show. Because a competent director can take this particular plot point and make a very decent episode. But from what we've seen, like the execution, the way they argue about it, the way events follow one another,
There are lots of
it's
commas in the show. There are
way
lots of
too
commas.
many commas.
Lots. I mean, so the fact that
Someone
the
tells
fact
you
that,
that
the fact that
I
Marie,
see
the
in the
fact that
future
Marie,
you are going to die.
no, the fact that Marie leaves her friends again,
I mean,
she's
kids are-
irredeemable.
No, that's standard. That's standard.
It's-
I can save the world
you do
myself.
not
I mean,
know.
it's standard.
Today,
that one, that
Let me
doesn't-
not lie to you.
That doesn't bug me.
No, it doesn't bother me that it's bad writing. It bothers me that this character is irredeemable.
Oh,
No,
no, but even,
not
even,
that right.
even
And
as a
I'll explain.
character,
Eh?
even as a
I'd like
character, I think
like
it's
to
on brand, and I don't even
It's
hold
on-
it.
exactly.
I don't even hold
I'd
it
like to
against her.
explain. I hold it against her
Why?
incredibly massively.
Why?
Because she's already been accused of abandoning them when
Yeah.
she
In
escaped
prison.
Elmira.
In
No,
prison.
that's different.
Let me finish, guys.
Yeah.
Just she's already been accused of leaving them. Now, again, we stood by her, and I understand this that you are a child now. You cannot break out everybody. Your first instinct is self-preservation. Even if all four of us now, if we get busted, if ICE come and carry all four of us, I'm leaving the three of you if I can escape.
Obviously.
So I can understand, but you can see the effects that it had on everybody else, particularly Jordan, your boyfriend, girlfriend. That this person is really hurt about this. It took a while for you to bring her back on board. And you guys are stumbling. She's learning to trust you. You left her in bed to go that I'm the champion to do. No.
No,
And
this
let
is
me also explain.
Kex.
Allow me.
This is for
Let me
my
also
okay.
explain. She is not as invincible as she. There's more power in numbers than her just saying, "I can do it alone. Let me go myself."
So that point.
Why
Kex,
don't we make
this
a
is the
plan?
opposite. Kex, for her, the way you're looking at it, she's seen it the exact opposite. I've kept these people in because of me. These people landed in prison before.
Yes.
I would rather go alone now and protect my friends so they don't get into that same situation again.
Yes.
I would rather sacrifice myself
Yes.
alone. That everything is on my head. Maybe I'm the chosen one, the Jesus, the new Homelander. I would do it myself.
Yeah, I got no.
So it's like,
Yeah.
it's this matter complex that she has. So it's her overcorrect. It's not like the same pattern like you're like, is she for in her mind she's
and
overcorrecting
Therese,
from her past
Okay.
behavior
yeah, I can see her doing that, and in
Yeah.
a way, she also repeated that
pattern.
behavior
Yeah.
when they did follow her, and she forcibly tried to restrain
But
them.
that's I listen, now that you guys have explained it, I understand. I see it this way. But you have to understand that the people you are dealing with are people that for them it's a repeat of that pattern that you left us. You gave us no agency, you gave us no voice in this decision of yours that you have made that okay, I'm leaving. You left Jordan in bed. You know, even we say you could look and say you left the person that you're supposed that trusts you in bed to go and
Yeah, I
fight,
get that.
and that one wakes up. You know, unless if you're not coming back home.
No, like
It's,
for
it's,
her,
it's a big thing. Oh. It's a
no,
big-
it's
I
a-
get. Here's my issue with this. I get her logic. I get her why she's doing it.
Yeah.
My biggest issue
Now
with
that
it,
you've explained it, I get it.
my biggest issue with it is, I think Jordan is even more powerful than she is, and no. So here's the thing: they keep on talking about how powerful Mary is, but to me, in a battle, Jordan's power set, I think, is very useful.
compared to Mary,
Yes. What is she doing? They just talk more.
she can blow your head off, instant kill.
And how many has she done that to so far?
No, I'm saying that in terms of power
So,
levels.
but she's got and she's also very vulnerable herself, in my view.
Yeah.
I mean, so far we don't know whether she can even heal herself. Maybe she might be able to do that. Who knows that? But I like Jordan's power set. That I don't know what you call it, like almost like a force field shove or what that he has.
Because also remember, while you're thinking of this, all of our friends are vulnerable to Cypher. Cypher has made her fight her friends before. That's already something she wouldn't want to experience again.
That's good.
True.
She knows Cypher
I will
wants
take
her.
that. I will take
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I will take
She
that.
knows Cypher wants her, and Cypher won't want to, cannot, or doesn't want to control her or whatever.
That's
But
a good
the
point.
rest,
You make a good point, but my thing is it felt so unilateral. It's something that if you want to make that decision, have that conversation.
they
No,
won't
no,
answer
no.
now.
No, they'll listen to her. She
They-
knows
Nobody
they'll
will listen to her.
They'll follow.
So, but
Yeah.
this is the matter complex that we're talking about, here,
Mm.
right? You feel that you are making the right decision for everybody. You can't.
Yeah.
I mean, what? How?
No,
that's-
what do they say?
You
now?
you will in my opinion there is no way to win that kind of situation because even if you
Kex.
destroy and kill Cypher,
Hmm.
they're never going to trust you again.
Kex,
Jordan
in that
but they're
situation,
alive.
would you not do the same thing?
It's a win.
I would not. Having
You know,
with,
you
with, one sec. With the wait, one sec. With the history of what's happened, that's I had to fight to get these people again to trust me. They came to get me. Nabi Ron. They came back. Cricket at episode 1. They all came to get me in the motel. Is too deep now.
No.
Just because of the effect of that, for me, because of the effect of that thing that happened prior, I can't break your trust again.
Okay, so
Let me
Kex,
put it that way.
your
let me-
trust
put it that
on
way.
your life.
let me discuss this
you
with you,
s-
Kex. Let me discuss this. Let's say you
Yeah.
believe personally that if you go to that fight solo,
you would win.
you might win, you might lose, but it's the only life at risk is yours. But if you go with your friends, you know the chances of you losing are higher because you're giving that person weapons
to use against you.
against you. So, so this is so. Let's say that's the
Okay.
conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know
Yeah,
also.
in that case,
Let me add a third point to it. But you
Yeah.
know, if you tell these people the way the past behavior will show that these guys
They will come
they will
regardless.
come along, and then we'll get fucked.
Okay. No, I would not tell them in that case.
Okay.
I would
So,
go. But
yeah.
my thing is, make a plan.
And now
Make a plan.
you're coming to the part of her being a
Get
very
a plan now.
stupid teenager
Like,
with
make
God
a plan.
complex.
If there are three of you, if the three of you make a plan, okay, you distract him. Remember, this guy needs line of sight. If he doesn't see you, he can't control you. Cricket, I need you to do this. Like, make a
Oh,
plan with them. They're not
Can we
stupid
get
now.
pause on that?
Does he need line of sight?
Yes.
So far, I think he has that. So far, that's what
No,
we've established.
To pick no, because he's controlling Cypher's body now.
Wait. But apart from Cypher, that's why I say Cypher. Let's say Cypher, the receiver, right?
Mhm.
Who else have we seen him control that he's not looking at?
Oh,
He wasn't looking at
okay.
Jordan when he was controlling her, was he?
He was upstairs. Remember, he was
Yeah,
looking
he
at
was
her from
upstairs
upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm
So
not
what
sure
we're
how
saying
much.
is, as a receiver, the power is limited to line of sight.
Yeah,
Line of sight.
yeah,
Okay.
that's my expectation. Now that was that's my understanding. When he controls polarity, he's looking at him.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
it's
I seriously had a problem with her leaving and then her controlling them. I felt it was a violation. I felt it was.
I had no problem with any of those.
I had no. It's like her putting them
Ah.
in restraint.
Yes.
It's a violation.
It's a stupid decision, but it's like
Yeah.
it's the same thing with Superman just locking them in a room.
Oh, it's like me
Yeah.
pushing somebody away and push that overpower and push him out.
Yeah.
No, don't come in. I'm going in myself. Yeah. That didn't bug me, if I'm being honest.
It's a violation.
The violation is just you using your powers on me,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
different
is it?
from-
Yes, now.
That's the violation, not
Yes.
the you
Yeah, but
But that
controlling.
is
okay.
but
Why
if
is that
Kate did
violation?
it to you,
Okay, so
Yeah.
is it a violation
if Kate
if
did it
somebody's
to you,
stronger
you're
than you?
upset.
No, wait, sorry. Is
Oh,
it a violation?
that was
if
a
somebody's-
violation.
No, wait. Let me.
Okay, it's the same violation as
I
if
know what you want to
your
say,
friend
it's a
punches
violation.
you in the face.
No,
or
it's the
push-
same
no,
violation.
Okay,
No,
punch you or pushes you out. Because you
Eh?
imagine
No,
punching.
it's,
If I just
No,
physically push
why
you
I'm
out,
using
and lock the
why
door.
I'm using punching is because
No,
it's
it's
like
not punch.
the violence. No,
it's not
because
punch. It's not
it's not punch, but it's like
It's not punch. It's the same violation as someone who is bigger than you,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Wait, forcing you somewhere and then maybe cuffing you or forcing you into a room and locking you in the room.
Yes.
Yeah,
and that
no,
being someone you trusted not to
it's-
do that.
it's-
to
No.
you.
Wait.
You can't allow somebody cannot take control of your
Wait.
motor.
Let's paint this scenario. It's like let's say there's a fight that's about to happen, and you guys say you're coming with me, and let's say I'm stronger and bigger than you, and I say no, and I quickly push you back inside the room and lock the door. There's no difference between what she did. So I use my overpowering power to push you
Yes.
inside the house and lock the door and
Yes.
lock you in it.
It's a violation.
It's still a violation of trust
It's a violation, though.
because you're removing the
like,
agency of the person. I
I
think that's where
genuinely
Kex has the
don't-
issue with.
I don't know
Yeah. So
how you people are human beings.
So to me, that's not a big deal. We do that
It's not a big deal for that, but it's I get the violation that Kex is talking about. It's still you are still removing the agency from the person.
Yeah.
You are not trusting them to be able to make that
Yeah.
decision.
So what I'm saying is, I don't think the fact that she uses her powers is not the issue to do that.
It's the lack of
It
trust.
is. It's also that now. It's also
No,
that.
what I'm saying
Because
is,
it's the same. If
if
Kate
I-
did
if-
it,
so
they
what
would
I'm
be
saying is-
upset.
if as long as anybody has got some physicality, so it's not a power thing. It's a physical. I can hold you physically because I'm stronger than you. Level.
Yeah. Whatever ability you
Okay.
have, you use it to subdue me so that you could have your own way or do what you want.
Do you
For,
want
for
to-
your own good.
Regardless of whether or not.
Because
For
why
your
should
own
I
good.
why should I
Hey.
trust
But
you
that's the
to
thing that-
do
it's
that?
not-
Like where's the line?
Yeah, it's not a parent doing it to a child. It's peers doing it to each other.
Yeah.
So it's not. Come on. I mean, what you're saying,
if I
as if
that, I know
this
that.
makes
But
sense.
wait,
I mean, it doesn't make sense.
you
Doesn't
guys,
make sense.
you can't fight.
Okay.
And guys, sit down. I'll lock the door. When you come, you can vex for me and slap me. Fine. You're alive because of you know.
I can't, you know what? I can't make you see it. That's
And
Uh,
well, Kex, to be fair to that, bro, if you cannot beat Murray, what use do you have for what help are you going to render to Murray in that
okay,
fight?
but again, it comes down. For me, it comes down to let us plan this thing as a collective.
And that's when we agree
Right?
that Murray is stupid. She has a
Let's
power
let
complex.
Edgar is not a stupid person. If he takes you, if if Edgar says I need 1 day to consider this, to think about it, and to come up with a plan, is 1 day going to kill you? But you know, you're now rushing that. It's not like.
To be honest, the plan can't even take them more than an hour to come up with.
So,
What is 1 day planning they're doing?
and then you're now
it's
stealing away in
to
the
go
middle
and
of the
fight.
night. It's just, and then everybody wakes up and where is she? Where is she? She went. So do you actually think they'll be like, Mary did it to save her? Such a no now. Nobody can. I don't know. Okay. I just.
Yeah.
It's
I
fine.
don't even know why they use that girl, that power stealing girl.
Which one?
Get some super
She
speed.
can only do it for 60
She
seconds.
can mimic. 60
She can do it for
seconds.
60 seconds.
Was it 6 seconds or was it longer?
No, it was short.
Oh,
It was very short.
yeah, but
It
6
was
seconds is
less
enough to
than an
kill.
hour. It was like
6 seconds is enough to
Actually,
kill
60
anybody now.
seconds is not for her. Like, that power is hilariously broken.
Yeah.
60
okay.
seconds.
Yes.
No, wait, 1 sec. So what? No, that one. 6 seconds to do what?
To kill Cypher.
How?
Super speed and a knife.
So you get somebody's super speed and they quickly go and kill Cypher.
She enters that room, she can steal Cypher's power.
Yeah.
She enters that room, she can steal Polarity's power. She like
Yeah, but if
I don't. The way I don't know the way people are actually reasoning. So this person that is not part of our crew, we're going to go and tell this person that 60 seconds, we want you to steal that person's super speed, take it and go and stab that.
Yeah.
Why would she do that?
I'm
I thought
saying that
she was on the side. Was she?
She's not. She's on the side of. She's just a rebel. She's not on the side of. Maybe we must.
I'm
kill
saying
Cypher
that
now.
that power is broken and can
Is
be
it- is
used in that. Let me put it this way: not kill Cypher. That's the most extreme. But like with that hilariously broken power, she can be very
No,
versatile in how you use her
know
for
what? To
distractions.
me-
For
Yeah,
these
if she
things.
was
Yeah.
one of the clique, if she was one of the crew, right? But she's not.
Here's my issue. She's not part of the crew purely for script reasons. Because to be honest,
Purely for what?
script reasons. Because
Oh
when
yeah, okay, fine.
because
Yeah,
when it suited them, they were part of the crew and they went on a
that's
mission.
fine. Okay,
So-
so for script reasons, yeah. So she's not. So why are we now writing her?
No,
into
but
the-
my point
the
is,
collective?
in planning, you've already used her in part of your plans in the past. Why would you not plan? In fact, I don't want to excuse bad writing. If you want to plan, she to me she's critical.
It's a different thing
Even the
between. It's a
person,
different thing.
Okay.
even the
It's a
person who has
different
the
thing
most
between
useless power in the world in Robo that grows, they
It's a,
use her.
it's a different thing when you want to catch somebody out in a lie. You want to kill someone.
Okay. I
No,
think
if
let's
you-
move
you
on
want to
from
record
trying
person-
to plan
okay,
from let's move on from trying to plan for them because
Okay,
the show
okay.
is already bad enough on its own.
Okay.
The next one I want to talk about is the sister telling Mary, "I see you die
I see you in a pool of blood.
in a
In a
pool
room.
of blood," and Mary going, "I don't care," and also recontextualizing our conversation around the sister from last episode because I
Uh-huh,
heard
yeah.
some people still have issues
Yep.
Uh-huh.
with the sister being able to
Uh-huh.
see the future and still being angry with Mary. Like that's not a normal human reaction to this particular situation.
But you might not be human. Might not be human. I'm telling you the truth now. I'm telling you the truth now.
Wait.
Because your reaction to something, either now maybe you're a sociopath. Because your reaction to something, I don't understand it.
Wait, so you're standing on business on this?
Of
Yes!
course.
Ah,
Yes.
Wait, no. Here's the thing. The girl is like a 16 or so year old girl
15.
who 15, 16, who, as far as she's aware, I had a nightmare when I was young, where my parents were where they were lying down in a pool of blood. Okay, I've had a nightmare as a child that thieves broke into our house. So she had a nightmare that her parents were lying in a pool of blood. A few days later, whatever, her parents were killed, as far as she knows, by Marie. She discovers that she's a soup. It doesn't excuse the pain and hurt that my parents were snatched away from me by Marie. And the fact that distance is also a thing. Marie is that bogeyman, that person that she can blame. My parents are dead because of Marie. Now, I am kidnapped at the age 15, 16. And then the person who kidnaps me, Cypher, says, "I'm holding you here so that your sister will come." Then this same Cypher person comes into my room and says, "Okay, guys, slit her throat so that when her sister comes." Everything, the root of all my problems seems to be stemming from this person. How is it difficult for you to grasp that she would have negative or antagonistic feelings towards me?
you know what? Sometimes I worry about the people I'm sharing this podcast with.
We are worried about you.
No, I'm
We
sorry.
have the same
We're worried
worries.
about you.
Let's. I like how you've tried to paint this picture where everything It's about
No.
Marie.
No, I'm putting
You
this in
both,
context.
right? She's now aware. Let's make it clear. She's been aware for a while that her power came to her, and that the vision
Yes.
she had was
Yes.
of something.
Yes.
So she's now also aware that Marie also power came onto her uncontrollable, and she's not aware of it.
She doesn't know the uncontrollable bit.
She does, because it happened to her. The power happened to her. She had no control over it.
There
Who
is
did
a
have
difference
control?
between I see visions in my dream
So
and then I make spikes of blood
Yeah.
to kill my parents.
when the power comes, she's aware that obviously the first time it comes, you can't control it. It's like walking. People can't walk properly straight away. She knows that. You guys are trying to make excuses.
We're not
She
trying to make
said to
excuses.
herself,
The actions that happened.
I'm trying to deflect my anger onto you.
Yes.
My own failure.
There's a big part of that. There's a big part.
Which means she's wrong. She knows she's wrong, and she's admitting she's wrong. But you on this
No, we're not
podcast,
saying she's right. We're not saying she's right. We're saying that
No.
she's within her rights to feel that way.
she's not even right.
Like, it's
That's
a
the point.
valid
She's not even right at
reaction.
all.
Wow.
She's
You're
not
saying
even right at
a
all.
15-year-old kid that
What?
just that,
Exactly.
50-year-old.
that
My
had
was like
2
2 years older,
traumatic
a year
incidents
older than her.
happen to her.
They're all kids. It's an excuse. People use. That's how
No,
I
it's-
saw one video
it's
of one
a-
guy.
I was waiting for you to say. I was waiting for you to bring that.
And,
Okay.
and when they wanted to hit him, they said, "Oh, he's only 14-year-old." Don't slap that bitch. If you're 14 years old and you're hitting an adult, you must follow the consequences. All these excuses, people are kids, are kids, are kids.
Even
Yes.
an adult would
Yes.
find it very difficult to be rational about blaming somebody that was
Which
responsible
is
for.
fine.
But
As
they
long
like,
as-
but they definitely love
which
Even
is
an
fine.
adult. Let me give you a random
understand.
example. Even an adult.
I'm not arguing that people
Yeah.
can psychologically deflect anger as long as we admit
Yes.
that what she did is wrong and that it.
It's
And you,
not
but you
wrong,
guys say no,
it's
there's
What
nothing
wrong.
who
wrong.
did is wrong? Who did is wrong?
What is wrong?
Annabeth, her anger towards Marie
How is that?
What
wrong?
is
misplaced
wrong?
and it's wrong and she and
No, it's
and
not misplaced. It's not misplaced.
Not
It's not
misplaced, it's
misplaced.
valid.
it's valid.
Dapo,
Okay,
just
so that-
because
can
because
I-
it's an accident doesn't mean there's no
Exactly.
anger. If someone accidentally, God forbid, someone accidentally kills someone you care about, driving accidentally and kill someone you care
I-
about,
Today,
it's
I
an
was going
accident,
to
but
make
I'm still going to
this
blame that person.
example,
So
oh.
I get it's an
I
accident.
was going to make
okay, wait.
this example.
Somebody's
Yeah.
driving, has a heart
I was-
attack,
Yes.
or a
Yes. Yes,
whatever
yes.
happens,
Yes.
kills my wife.
No. I'm not going to go there. No,
We're not
No,
kills your
okay,
enemy's
okay.
wife.
Ki-
Go on.
Nigerian kicks.
I know. How can he just kill the woman on the on
Okay,
podcast like that? Are you
kill my
mad?
sister, I'll kill my whatever. Kills her.
Jesus. Okay,
He has no sister.
What
So can,
Kills your sister, yeah.
Kills her. and I will now,
Yoruba people will say
even
kill
though
my
that I know
enemy.
that this person was having it, I will now be angry at that person. Okay,
Yes,
you're mad now.
yes.
That, you are not
That
even
was-
properly.
they
Would
call
you,
it
see,
You're mad.
would you see the person and say,
legit-
"Hey, I
a
understand.
legit-
We
I will
can
be
have
angry
a
at that person. I'll be sad. I'll be sad at the death of my sister. I will not be angry at
You
that
realize
person.
it. You realize
It's an accident that happened.
Wait, you can't have both. You can't have both emotions.
I don't understand that.
I
That's
won't be
what
angry
that
at her because I'm not irrational. Once I realize that this person
No,
had a
no,
heart
no,
attack
no, no,
or whatever,
No. Listen,
You couldn't
I can
control
take
it.
anything. I can take anything that you say, but that one you can be
You can't take it
incredibly
serious.
irrational.
Yeah.
Incredibly
You,
irrational.
you saying anger is wrong is an irrational decision on its own. in the first
It's
place.
actually
no.
these are
When
stages
the
of
anger
grief
when the
now.
anger is not even justified, when you know
Yes,
there's no reason for
exactly.
that.
You saying
irrational.
the anger is not justified is completely irrational of you in the first place. So it's like
Sorry,
No, I just called you
something
Mr.
the
Spock.
incident happened.
say that again.
He said because
Even Spock has feelings.
I said
I mean,
Mr. Spock.
I have
It was
feelings.
Spock. It
My
was
feelings-
Spock.
my-
It was
my
Spock
feelings
got
is sad. My
It was
feeling-
Spock.
Wait,
It was
wait,
Spock
wait,
has
wait,
irrational
wait, wait,
feelings.
Even Spock got
Yeah.
angry.
I have feelings. I'm sad
He
that my
got
sister
angry at
died.
Kirk.
I might even be angry at the capriciousness of the world that made her die. I will
But
not
you
be
will
angry
not
at
be
that person
angry
when I
at the
know
person.
it was not her fault.
Ah,
I know for a fact it's not her fault, but I'm showing my anger at her.
yes.
No.
You, in fact, the fact that you even
seriously,
argued this
you guys need to see therapy.
No, the fact that
all
you
of you.
argued this thing, the fact that you
No,
argued this
I'm
you're
not seeing
well
it. I
at
don't know. Me, I don't. No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not
you're
part
not
of
well
them.
at
No, okay,
You're
but
not.
Red, look at the scenario I picked it. You've not seen the show. They are still saying that I should be angry at the person who had that attack.
So, but she knows that a heart attack caused the death.
Yes,
She
Correct.
knows for sure.
yes.
Yes.
And so
It-
the death is not really murder. It's manslaughter.
It wasn't
It's not
murder. It
intentional.
was
Okay,
manslaughter.
okay,
Yes.
wasn't-
It's not intentional. Okay.
It wasn't
that's okay.
intentional.
Red.
So
Okay,
this is the first time you are seeing this person after that incident has happened,
But
And
the prior to see that
it's
person,
manslaughter.
okay,
You know it's manslaughter. Yes,
Okay.
I'll give that. You know it's manslaughter. And then the first time you're seeing the person after this incident happened, many years have passed. This person killed your parents, and that was expecting that she's not going to be angry at that person
you
within
may,
one day
you may not
of.
though.
No, red. You see the person at Whole Foods or something. It will come. You are a
No,
normal
your
person.
emotions, emotions will come
That's
back.
what we are
Sadness,
saying. And
sadness,
she's
whatever.
15.
Sadness.
Sadness,
And
but
then-
it may
now
not be
that-
anger. It may not be
now,
anger
Jex,
at
now-
that
Anger,
person.
also red. Anger and blaming. She personally was starting
Yes.
blaming her, even though she knew the truth.
Yes, I will.
And red, can I make matters worse for you?
Go
This
ahead.
woman, her own power also came before. She had, which she couldn't control, and I'm not even blaming her for this. She knew, she saw what was going to happen.
But she did see
Wait,
what
can I
was
answer?
going to happen.
But because she didn't
Sorry.
understand what she was saying, she didn't understand her power. I'm not blaming her for not being able to.
She couldn't stop it. Yeah,
she
okay,
could
she
stop it.
didn't.
But she, in her own stupid righteousness and deflecting, is blaming the other one for her own lack of power.
100%. Because
Red.
now imagine, now that's the
yeah,
first, that's the scenario that first of all, this is the first time you are seeing this other person after that incident happened. You've not seen her before. You've not had it, and then this person is coming to come and meet you. That hey,
even time helps you process it
she's still
better.
a kid. She's still a kid.
Red,
But let me
Red,
finish. This is the first time you're seeing this person, and the first time you're seeing this person is saying, "Oh, you need to abandon your new family. We need to go to Canada because people are after you because of me." This is your first meeting, and you are telling me that she's not right to feel anger at this particular person. That you've upended my life the first time. Within 24 hours of seeing you again, I've been killed, and now you're telling me I have to move to Canada again.
So sorry, let me just say this right. So what's happened is the Marie girl, her younger sister, is angry with her when they meet first time after all these years. The younger sister is also
they're siblings.
they're siblings. They're
Yeah,
siblings.
the sisters.
Okay.
The younger sister, you maybe should remember from season 1, Marie had a younger sister who was taken into foster care when the whole incident happened. Now the sister is also happens to be a precog, right? So she can
Okay.
see the future. She can see glimpses, and she says, "Okay, look, when I was actually young, I had like a brief vision that something was going to happen. I saw them dead. I saw them in a pool of blood, but I couldn't contextualize
At
what was happening."
what point was she saying this?
Before-
A few years after she had seen the vision.
No, she probably. Oh, where's Kex gone?
Reunited, okay.
Oh no, so that's me. So I think that was my fault. It's okay.
So when we've been reunited after about 9 years apart, right? But she's still holding anger towards Marie. And the first time that she sees, she's abducted by Vought or Cypher so that they can use her as bait for Marie to come and get her. They now said, okay, they actually kill her. They physically slit her throat. And then Marie comes and heals her. And then she wakes up and then she's like, Marie, this is the first time that they've seen in 9-10 years. She's now angry naturally. It almost feels like every bad thing that happens to me is either from you are the source, or it has to do with you, or I haven't seen you in 10 years, and they still come and kidnap me and then killed me
Because of you.
because they want you to use your powers to heal me because of you, one way or another.
And now
So-
I can't talk
so
with my
as-
mom, and I have to leave the entire country.
Now, Maria has
because
also
of you.
now said that we have to escape together. We cannot go back home. We have to. I don't see how it's such a fast stretch that somebody be like,
Sorry.
why always you?
Okay, so the slit her throat.
Yeah.
Marie saves
Marie
her.
comes and
Yes.
saves her.
Yeah.
And
gives blood powers, yes.
Marie's the first face she's seeing as she's coming to, and she's angry.
Mary is, but
So there's still some element of disorientation, initial.
No.
No.
She now gets herself. She now gets herself, but she's pissed at Marie because Marie's like, we need to go to Canada.
And
All of this happens in the space
and
of
she
wow,
says,
right?
let's be clear. She says, "You killed our parents. It's your fault." She
She
says that.
killed her
course,
parents
now.
now.
She says that even though she knows factually
She killed-
it's not true.
Of course.
It is
It's your
true.
fault.
I don't know why you're saying it's factually. She killed her
It is
parents.
her fault.
She killed her parents.
Okay.
Whose fault?
Then whose fault is it? She killed her
I might as
parents.
well say it's her fault because
So this is a bit
she
more
knew-
nuanced,
she-
as
she
you
knew
guys
it
are
was gonna
just
happen.
placing it.
It really is.
It's not
It's
nuance.
really,
It's
but-
rational.
No, it's nuance. I don't think she should be, I understand not being angry. I don't think she should be angry at her.
See,
Especially if she's had 9 years to process that information and
but
know
you
that
cannot
this is
process
not
process
the personal
this
fault.
information.
all you are processing is that you are missing your parents. You
No, no,
don't
no,
have
no,
your
no, no,
parents.
no, no,
Somebody
no,
has
no, no, no.
disrupted.
You know they're dead. I know whoever caused it was not intentional.
It's not that easy.
It's not that.
The way people are
I don't,
talking, it's not
I
that
don't know.
easy.
And
It's
Redo,
not that easy.
yes,
No,
And this is a
Not
kid,
that
too.
let me make it worse for you. Let me
because
make it.
because
Let me,
sorry to say, sorry. I promise that. Why? I promise.
no, it's fine, it's fine.
It's like saying that
In the most formative
God
years of our
forbid,
life.
God,
Yeah.
God forbid, right? A person is in a car, my enemy is
Mm-hmm.
in a car wreck, and in that car wreck, my enemy loses his family. That's wife and children.
Mhm.
And it was because maybe a child ran out to get their ball, and then maybe my enemy swerved and then hit a pole or went off the cliff or something, and then the kids died. And then you're saying that my enemy will be like, what did they do? Is the child who that ran out to go and get
I
their
won't
ball?
blame that
It's
child,
not
though.
rational. This cannot be rational now. No, don't be so sure. Why?
I'll
Why? Why is this?
I'll probably blame the
You
parent that
blame
lets him
someone.
run.
Okay,
You
you
blame
blame
somebody.
yeah, you know,
someone,
Yeah.
not something ethereal like fate.
No, no,
Man,
I'll probably
once
blame
again,
someone.
in that
because
scenario
there
you
is
painted,
something you
that
see something.
that kid
There's
did do something
something.
wrong by running out
Yeah,
in
but
the
there's
road.
someone that you can. There's something.
That person did
That's a
absolutely something
child, but it's also a child. And the child did
wrong.
not say,
No,
"I'm
no,
going
no,
to
but
kill you."
what I'm saying is, out to us,
Or you will blame the child in that scenario.
I wouldn't actually. Personally, I
Today,
wouldn't blame that
today,
kid. It's a child. I
today,
would blame.
honestly,
I
I
would.
would not be surprised if I do. If I do,
I would say
it's
I'm
only
not. It's not that I
natural
won't be
now.
surprised. I know I would.
It's
I would
only
have to
natural.
walk through that blame to forgive the child,
Yeah,
but I
you
would
have
blame the
to.
child.
No, but you're saying you have to walk
Yeah,
through
but
it.
a year
She's
later,
had 9 years. So
to-
why don't you think
Because
she's walked
this
through it?
happened for her as a kid at 8 years old.
Child now. She's a child now. Red.
Well,
And
There
So
are
this is
people
why?
the,
that
So
see,
just
but
there are
so
people
forget
that
that
what?
are
she
dealing
has
with
not had
that are
time to.
dealing with
This is the
trauma
first
20,
time she's seen
30,
this person
40
see
years.
again.
Can I add one bit of information now?
What's
Because
okay?
all these people that are trying to stand on for foolishness
Okay.
and I don't even understand. This woman now said in the last episode, "I know I'm wrong to blame you."
Yes.
That
You know you can blame somebody and be wrong. You know you can be
yeah,
angry with
but this
somebody
guy
and
said
be
she was right to do it. She was wrong.
no, she's in her right. She's in her right to
This
feel
woman,
that way.
what she was doing was when she realized that actually she had the power to prevent that death, but because she didn't understand her power, she didn't realize what was happening to her, which is why I can't blame her either. Because of that, she now said, so it's my fault. But no. Actually, no, it's Marie. Why can't Marie? Well, if I slap her,
How can it be her fault?
You
I
know,
don't
like it's
I
as if you
agree,
don't
it's not her
understand
fault.
how
But
that
she's-
particular guilt makes it easier for her to blame
Yeah,
Maury
but it's foolishness.
than
That's what
ever.
I'm saying. It's total foolishness on our behalf. And the fact that you guys are standing on I just trying to justify it as well. Honestly, the backhand I will give her.
Yeah.
That boy cannot be a grief counselor at all.
A what?
Grief counselor.
A grief counselor.
As a grief counselor,
Cannot be a
That's
my
what-
job is
what-
for her to walk through her unjustified anger. That's part of the job.
The fact that you consider it unjustified is the problem.
It is unjustified.
Okay.
There's no justification for anger.
It's okay.
All right. Okay.
So please,
Let us.
if
let us wrap
if you manage to get through this particular argument without
sorry.
speaking, please let us know
why
what you
don't
think.
Yeah, that's what they
Let us
think
know what you
about
think.
it.
Do you think the anger was justified or not?
Yeah,
Please,
Okay,
let's know
yeah.
if
So our listeners, please, I want you to take calm, remove emotion. look at
remove
those-
emotion.
Can I make my pitch, please? Okay, I beg back. And go through the scenario and tell me if you think Annabeth's anger has any justification at all towards Marie.
Wow. Okay.
We might even try to put a poll up.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's know how many of our listeners are cold-blooded human. Well, cold-blooded people like that. Oh.
See, you know what? You're no different from what's this guy, Nigel Farage, Donald Trump. You're coming with all emotive statements. you try to manipulate. I see your tricks now. I know you think like you. You're a demagogue. You are here throwing out emotive statements to play with. Already, you're trying to rig the vote.
To rile people up.
Exactly. To vote his way.
Wait, what is worse? What is
Something
worse?
like today
Kex?
should never be in power. I swear. This is how they start.
What is worse, Kex?
Just
Me
put-
making that comparison, or him comparing me to Donald Trump and Night of Like,
Tunde will snap. Tunde will snap like Thanos.
Oh gosh.
easily.
Okay.
actually,
So,
actually,
anything else that we want to follow up on this episode, please?
no.
Thomas Goodolkin is back. Okay.
I wanted
But
to-
also, I think Gen V
Go
is going to. The last season of The Boys will be picking up after Gen V. So I expect some. They've mentioned it as 6 months after Gen V. So I expect some
Okay.
Some
plot
crossovers
elements to
then.
to follow through from there.
So
Would
I want to ask a question. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do we only have one more episode left?
It feels like it.
it feels like it.
Okay.
It feels
Yeah.
like it. It feels like it to me. It feels like
Okay,
it.
because I
don't
think it's
think
8, but I was not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's much more that they can add, to be honest. Would you have healed Kate?
No.
I would have.
Nope.
I would have.
I heal her, I have
I'm not
nothing.
saying I'm not saying this is wrong for
Yeah.
saying no, but I think I would have. I would have.
Yeah.
Tunde is right. Why would you have that one?
I just. Sometimes you just have a gut feel that you know what is the right thing to do.
So wait, one second.
To
One
be
second.
honest,
One second.
I would have cured her. I might have not done it when she first asked, but when they were in that
I know where Kex is going now.
when they
Go
were
for
in
the juggler. Go for the kill.
It's just we're just going on your gut. You're just going on feelings. This is feelings.
No,
now.
when,
This is the
no,
feelings
no,
based.
And,
no. What I'm
and
saying
this
is,
is the man that has
when I would have
no
done it,
emotions.
when I
Yes,
would
go on.
have done it
Okay.
was when they were in that room about deciding to wake that person up or not. I would have meant
Okay.
to me
Why?
strategic because she's the only person who's got power. Because I wouldn't be so foolish to wake up somebody who I don't know who's could potentially be so powerful.
But
Yet I don't know
but-
whose side this person is.
So
Yeah, but
my
if
take is
you
I
go-
won't have woken
sorry,
up.
one second.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Kex.
One second. If you healed her,
Yep.
if she had healed Kate at that point, Kate
Mm.
could still have sold her out.
I don't think. Well, I don't believe so.
No,
but fine.
No,
I'm not
Kate
arguing.
could still have.
Yeah, could have. Yeah,
Kate
agreed.
could have.
Yeah, could have. Yeah. could
Okay.
have.
Okay. But so the smart thing is not to heal Kate at all.
I know where Godokin then. Then I would not.
Yeah,
wake
that's the
Then
thing.
I would
Yeah.
not wake
Yeah.
Godokin.
That's
That's
right.
the smart
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
But
The
you
fact
don't
that
heal.
woke
You don't heal.
Godokin without healing her. To me, was the most stupid thing on this planet.
Oh
you
yeah.
don't, you don't.
In
You don't
terms
even-
of stupid decisions, that's the most stupid thing. Waking Godoki without cross-checking, but not healing her is also a very stupid decision.
And to be honest, one reason why I want to heal Kate, and another reason why I feel that we should heal Kate is she's still using that power. And
Yeah, but
it's
she
going
can't
wrong
say
every time.
reliably.
So basically, her power is what's the phrase? Broken. Is that the
Yeah.
right
broke-
word?
yeah.
So she's still
Yeah.
using it, but it has almost unpredictable.
Side effects, and she
All
doesn't
results,
know
yeah.
what the effect is going to be like, so
Yeah.
she cannot consistently use it.
So again, I might not kill her straight away, but long term, I think at some point I was like, you know what? Let me just heal this. Babe. If I
And
have
why?
healing power, I'm the
Why?
type of person that I probably would heal even people that I know are villains.
Yeah, so what kind of feeling bullshit is this? Why? Are
I
you
don't
healing
understand.
people that are villains?
How would you ill villain? Why would you ill villains?
They're saying it's
No, if
like,
they're
like
caught
it's
and
just
in
something
prison,
they're saying.
it's fine, but I could still heal them.
Why?
Okay, so let's say there's a villain whose leg has been cut off, and I can heal that leg.
And that's okay. That's leg.
No. Wait,
That's
wait.
what I'm trying to say.
So you want so
Yeah.
Ilbard's Thorn now his leg has been cut off. You heal the leg.
Who?
The
Thorn.
reverse flash.
Yeah.
Reverse
so if I
flash.
think, if I be that giving you that leg back, it's gonna lead to more havoc. I wouldn't.
Yes.
But,
Yeah,
if
but
I
that's
think-
what giving Kate her
Kate's her
powers.
powers.
Yeah, but here's my point. I actually think she is changed. You know, I said that. I
Why?
do think,
Why? You feel she is changed. What is your
when,
validation?
to me, the defining moment was when, what was her name? Marie told her to do something.
Cricket.
And,
Okay.
Or was it Cricket who said it?
Go on.
Somebody told her, do this to these people. And she said, no, I'm not doing it. And she refused to do it.
Yeah.
So for me, I
Yes.
thought, okay, this girl, I think she's learning a lesson. So,
No, because if she'd done it, she'll have exploded them. It wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, but she was
The
also
last
was
time she
broken
tried
anyway.
to do something was
yeah,
when
and she
she
was
did
also
that the
against,
guy
and
almost killed.
she also told Marie, stop doing what you're doing. It's not good. She was also telling Marie
Yes,
to
does
stop.
that mean that she's good? No.
No.
Yeah,
Today I
again,
stand with you 100%.
again, I'm not.
Kate cannot be
He's
trusted.
not saying. He's not saying. He's
He's
not
not
saying
saying
today's
that one,
question
but
is
he's
right.
saying that in
Yes.
that particular
I'm not standing on
scenario.
business. I'm not standing on business on this one. I'm saying
He
Okay.
said what he will do.
I think I might do it.
But that's
Today
the
says he
thing.
won't do it.
Eh.
It's fine.
So
You know when
yeah.
Today said he won't do it. I can understand his position as well.
His position is based on logic.
So sorry.
That's all of Kek's points right here.
Oh, is that what you're trying to? No,
That's where it's getting to.
No,
That's
let's
what we're
really
going
make
to
it-
now.
the truth is that
it's
you
based on the
cannot-
fact that this guy can never change.
cannot
You just this
can't
guy
trust
I don't
Kate.
I will not change. Which might
He's
be
not
true.
He's not projecting. He's
not
dealing with the
that-
information he has right
I'm
now.
not saying she
No, but
can
there's
never
information,
cheat, but I'm saying as of
information
right
to prove
now,
that this girl has changed.
no, there's
in
no
episode.
sufficient
No,
information to prove she has changed.
The thing is, and also her power is too dangerous. It's not cricket growing small, growing big.
It's more dangerous.
Yeah.
It's more dangerous
It
as
can
it is now.
make you do things.
It's
See,
more dangerous as it is now.
if I had the power, if I was in that world,
I'm not healing Kate.
and
Every
even
time you use
if
that power
Kate,
now,
even if Kate
has been
is the
disastrous.
best person, if Kate's
healing
power was with cricket, I still won't heal cricket because I don't trust anybody with mind bending powers.
So,
No, and the fact that
so,
she
do you see this guy?
no she
Did you
the
see-
betrayal
did you
was
hear-
the
did you hear
betrayal
what this guy
was
just said over there? He just showed them. See this guy. Unless the power belongs to today,
Yeah.
nobody else can have it. This is
Yeah.
typical.
I trust myself. I don't
Farage,
trust-
Trump level.
It's not
Of-
not about
Ah,
yeah.
you
You
trust
can
yourself.
go.
This man.
Here's the thing. Mind bending powers are like you
No,
don't
today,
like
today
Professor
that's
X or what.
that's a dangerous thing though. That you can only trust yourself. So it's not good enough for anybody except you.
See, I
Yeah,
would gladly
yeah, it's what I'm saying.
I will gladly give up the power, but it's like saying
Ah,
let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. Mind bending powers,
Hmm?
for it to be safely used in society, it's a lot of trust on that particular person. It's a lot of I'm trusting that this person is a good person every single time of the day. And then there has to be a lot of restrictions around it. So if I was wonder,
okay,
no more mind bending powers, please.
Let me give you a hypothetical situation here.
Yeah.
They're about to give man powers to 3 of us. You're not included. 3 people in this podcast. Let's just use this podcast. They will get us manpower, or if they don't get that manpower, 1,000 people will die, and the choice is yours.
3 of us on this podcast versus 1,000 people.
Yes.
Let the 1,000 people. As long as I don't know 1,000 people, let them die.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I don't trust 3 of us. I don't trust 3 of you. I don't trust 3 of us on this podcast at all. Because the damage 3 people on this podcast, any 3 of us on this podcast who deal with those powers is far worse than 1,000 people dying. It's far worse.
So,
Please.
Red.
Wow.
See that.
I'm
this guy is
wondering.
just-
I'm wondering if I'm around the right people right now.
You're not.
Thousand men, women, and children. No.
No, but
See?
I think I walked into the wrong room.
Dapo,
Oh, wow.
Dapo, let me throw the question to you. If they say give Tunde mind bending powers or 1,000 people will die, what would you choose?
You personally.
Yes, me personally.
Which is why I gave you the choice of 3 people in my own case.
I'm saying exactly. I'm saying you. If they say give Tunde mind bending powers or 1,000 people die, what would you pick?
We are fucked as a person. If you get that power, we are fucked. No, because it's like saying give Donald Trump. You're Naija Farage or slash Donald Trump.
How am I?
I am not giving.
Yeah, using.
I'm not giving Naija Farage my powers.
Oh my god. Okay.
The death he
Can
will cause
we-
will pass 1,000.
Can
So,
we?
no. You're not correct.
Okay. Let's rate this episode. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it said. Okay.
This episode-
2/5 for me.
That one.
I don't want to be as harsh. This one didn't offer me that much. I didn't.
Yeah.
2.3.
I
Let me
think-
give you 2.3.
I think Mary just pissed me off. 2.5 for me. 2.5 out of 5.
Okay.
I just didn't like the whole matter.
Can I ask one quick question before I move away?
Yeah.
The healing of polarity, is that
Yeah.
healing just a reset back to where it was before, or when he uses powers now, will it not affect him anymore? Like it did
It
before?
doesn't affect him anymore, at least from what he's saying. We don't know if it's like a reset to the beginning. It's
Okay.
not really clear, but it looks like it's a complete
So
healing of
the
the
thing
power.
is, because I don't know whether the the continued use of his powers erodes his nervous system. Do you understand? So I don't know whether it is like it is killing. It is the use of the power that is killing him and has gotten him to this position.
That was the case. So basically, what I'm saying is, does that healing fix that issue? Is what I'm asking.
I think it does because it's like he said, I don't feel it at all, or something
Yeah.
to that
So no,
effect.
no. I mean, I think I think that by you asking if he's now down, he has now been reset to 0, and then the use of the powers will continue the eradication, or that flaw
It's been fixed. Yeah, that's the question I'm asking.
has been taken out.
Yeah, yeah.
I.e., he can now open his eyes and blast optic blasts, and he can control it.
Yes, that's my question.
Yeah, I want to say it has been fixed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say it has been fixed. It felt like a kind of, yes, I can use optic blast now without using the visor. That's what
Okay.
it felt like.
Okay. So that
Equal
is
power.
Gen V.
Yeah, that's Gen V. I think that's the penultimate
Yeah.
episode of Gen V. Okay, so let's move on to comic books, right?
Yeah. Let's
Yes.
talk absolute evil. This is the Justice League equivalent of the Absolute
Yes,
Universe.
yes,
It's been
yes.
coming up for a while. We've seen most of these villains in all the other books that we've been reading. And then this story just kind of kicks it off. It's currently being written by who is writing this? Elwin, I think.
Oh,
Eric,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Al.
Who is fast becoming my favorite comic book author in terms of consistency of the
Yeah,
project. It's been-
I think
Oh, he's always been
agree.
he's always been consistent.
Yeah.
He's always been a
Yeah.
good
Very
writer.
good. He's the Hickman that stays the route.
It finishes his work.
Yeah, yeah.
It finished. Exactly. And now it's trying to chronicle. So, if for context, Absolute Universe is a universe where Darkseid has infected the world, and the order of the world is evil first, or evil wins rather than good wins. That the regular DCU is about.
Is there a
Gets
dark side world?
It's a dark side world.
Yeah. So yeah, and
Okay,
it's good. It's a good
are you
point.
sure?
You put that out. No, he is, but it's something that I've totally. It's something that if you're reading those books, you forget.
It's not so because Darkseid is in the same way as is. If Darkseid gets the anti-life equation, how Darkseid infects the world in terms of he has infected all the atoms, every area of the world,
Yeah.
that the world naturally tends towards evil
Yeah. So
than
Kex,
towards good.
Ah,
So,
I see.
yeah,
in a way, this world is tied to the whole storyline
I didn't know that.
yeah.
in DC. The whole,
Ah,
but
okay.
because they're not showing the dark side bit, and
Yeah.
it's just like new books. I've
Yeah.
totally forgotten
That
Why?
this is my
and they
yeah,
kind of reminded me in this book.
this book, yeah. Just to be clear, this is my favorite incarnation of Darkseid. A world where it's not this giant monster they have to fight, but it's present in every evil action that is happening, and it's just naturally pushing the world to more evil. So yeah, I like that entire bit about it. So that explains why in this world heroes tend to lose and villains tend to win. So that is the natural setting of this particular world. And then we see examples. So this also throws us into the past, and we see examples of past heroes that lost failing at what they do, and they fail in very believable ways. Where someone like what's it called again?
Wildcat.
Ted
Wildcat.
Grant, yeah.
Yeah.
Wildcat was given money to
Yeah.
retire, and
Yeah.
then he just basically retired and stopped
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
We are seeing an example of
Sandman was killed.
where Sandman was killed, and all of these various heroes like losing in very believable moral dilemmas.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, what's his name? Carter Hall. Hawkman
Yeah.
becomes bad, basically.
yeah.
He gives
And
up
it's not as if
the
it
original
becomes
idea, yeah, becomes bad.
evil. Like I'm going to, it's like they just naturally tend towards those decisions, and then we see there's a conspiracy behind
Let's talk about this league.
yeah.
This collective of like minds, but they are also enemies, even enemies of each other. And they've
Yeah.
come together to say, okay, you know what? Reluctantly, but they'll be like, okay, let's ally ourselves, because it seems like there is an uprising of good, of some little upstarts. Hang on, there's this lady that came from not the Themyscira, but what's the
From
name of
hell.
the island? That
From hell.
Hell. Okay. that came from hell. There's this guy that has come from off planet that can melt tanks with his eyes. There's this weird dude who is running around Gotham with an axe, and and the way these different characters come together. So we'll start with the head is this what's her name?
Veronica
Kale?
Hill, yeah.
Yes, Ronnie Kale, who has gathered everybody together. We have Rachel Gould.
Yep.
We have Hammond, Hector Hammond
Yep.
Yeah.
from Green Arrow,
Yep.
Green Lantern,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Green Lantern.
We have the Joker.
the
Joker.
Joker, the man who laughs. This is
Yeah.
this is probably my best incarnation of the Joker so far.
Yes.
This is I loved this.
Funny how your
it-
best incarnation of the Joker is Bruce Wayne.
This
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne
And it's more
version of the
menacing
Joker.
in a way,
just-
in a weird way. I find him
Yeah.
very more menacing.
Yes.
Yes.
He seems more unstable. This one. Who else? Who else do we? Who
There's
else do we
another
got?
lady there, but I can't remember.
No, there was Kill. Who's the lady?
Thorn. Not Eobard Thrawn, but that's her name. Her name
The
is Thrawn.
sister.
The is that his sister?
I think it's his sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
uh,
Flash villain, but I've not been
Yeah,
following
yeah.
yet. But yeah,
She's
So-
there, and there's one more person. But go on.
but this particular group of people, they are basically the what's this called? What's it called? They're the
Industry.
leaders of this world.
Yeah, the
Yes.
leaders of industry. Yeah,
Of
yeah,
this, leaders of
or,
industry.
yeah,
They control almost all the resources.
yeah.
They have and so when they come together, and one of the things they say that actually strikes me is that they are not scared that Wonder Woman has a big sword, can fly, can do all of these things. They are scared of the idea she represents. Superman,
Exactly.
they are not
Exactly.
scared of all these powers. And
Exactly.
yeah, he has
Exactly.
all these powers, but they're scared of, oh, this guy is inspiring people against us, and that's a problem. So I love that take so much.
In
That
fact,
it's
they are even killing their own. They are even killing industrialists who
Yeah.
are edging towards good. Like
Good.
they kill
they
Olive
killed
Queen.
Queen.
They just dumped his body.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They killed him so like, okay.
And then before he even, yeah, exactly. Before he even dons the Green Arrow, where he's still thinking about, oh, I want to start. I want to be a vigilante. I want to stand for good.
Yeah.
I want to do. We're like, well, waste this guy, Jerry.
And it's so fun to read. And then when they come together, they're all coming together with all their egos, all their these things, and I don't trust you guys. I'm not sure why you want us to work together. I have my own thing. I can handle my own problem.
Yep.
And Veronica has to actually show up and explain, okay, this is what we can do for you. You have the money, we have the power. You have the power, we have the resources. That some of these things you cannot achieve them on your own. And we need to come together to do
Yes.
this. And then there's Joker, who is the true believer, who goes into
Yes.
this exposition about how the world is evil and it's their right to maintain the order of the world, to maintain the status quo,
Exactly.
and maintaining the status quo is justice. That is
Exactly.
why
Yeah,
they are
exactly. Yeah, the Justice League.
Like,
Oh, I
that's
like this book.
that
I like this
encapsulation
book.
has been my argument
I
of
like this book.
why I've not liked the heroes for a long time, because I felt even in the main books, both DC and Marvel, heroes are being created to enforce the status quo, so much so that you root for villains. Like when the villain says, "Oh, I'm here to throw down the world order," you're like, "I get it.
Yes.
I get what you're doing. I don't like your solutions, but I get your
I don't,
idea."
I don't get it. I don't get it.
You don't get when a villain goes, "Oh, these capitalists are destroying the world. I need to do something about it."
No, I don't get it. I don't
Oh,
get it.
okay.
What
I don't get that whole. No, I don't get that whole. In order to rebuild it, I have to burn it all down.
Right.
I've never understood it because it's too it's too extreme for me.
No, so it's too extreme, but you get when they
Yeah.
say there's a problem with the world.
Of course.
Yeah,
I
but
get
when the
when they
villain
say that I want
and
to
kill
kill
Lex-
and to be
solution
honest,
for me cannot be
Yeah.
I want to kill 3 billion people and
Oh no,
restart.
no. I'm sure that the solution is extreme.
to me, here's the biggest issue. It is why very rarely things ever get changed because it does take extreme measures to make a change at that scale. Yeah.
It takes extreme measures to make a quick change. I do believe in incremental change.
No, listen, look at our world right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Currently now, the change in terms of who's in control and the rich are getting richer and the poor. It hasn't changed for decades now.
It's changed for decades. It's become much worse.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm saying those changes that made it worse.
Yes.
It was incremental. It didn't happen all at once.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm saying, but to upset that apple cart, you will not be incremental. You literally, and to be honest, even if funny enough, based on human nature, and I don't want to get into a whole picture of human nature, but let's say you wanted to or in that cart, you literally have to flip the cart over. There's no incremental change that can change the direction we're going in terms of that. It will take bloodshed, and bloodshed on a massive scale. It happened a bit, like things that happen in you hear revolutions, and even when they change it for a while, and that's what we should change.
It tends back to the original.
It starts going back to the same place. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask a theoretical question. I know we're going off topic a little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
But when you're talking about bloodshed on a massive scale,
yep.
Who dies and why? Or who would die and why?
Unfortunately,
yes.
Innocence will die. Let me be very clear.
Who? Sorry, who?
Innocence will die.
Innocence.
Will die.
Yes,
Because
of course.
Because people you are fighting against will employ innocence to defend themselves.
Okay.
Whether it's like in war situation or whatever.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Go on. Yeah,
Okay.
go on.
So, but why is it not a case of the few who do have who are the ones holding the reins of power? Sorry, I just be the ones to die, as opposed to the masses.
Because it's not about the few. If you kill the few, they just get replaced. Like
by their sons or
by their sons. So you don't you can't. The power structure is the problem, not the few.
You literally
okay. So
and remember, they will also defend themselves, and with innocent. So this is why they label people as terrorists. And when you're so in charge of something, you have so many avenues of pushing back that for you to overthrow them, it won't just be, I've killed this guy. No, it never works.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not saying singular people. Like
Okay.
rather than kill. Okay, the way these things. Sorry to really go.
This is where we are going to go to in this.
But the way some of these things happen is we're talking about hundreds of millions or tens of millions of people dying in order for something to change.
Yeah.
Why does there have to be so many when out of those tens or hundreds of million, it's probably one, Pol Pot or one, not one person, like forget, and his cabinet, or one, I don't know, I don't want to mention anybody's name here, and his cabinet or his parliaments that, okay, they need to be, or police bureau, that need to be taken out, and then, it just feels like a massive number of, why do hundreds of thousands of people need to die in order for them to change from communism to capitalism, or sorry, but
because
why don't you count
to that was point.
Sorry, no job.
To that was point, to change a structure that is in place, you need to act. You need to violently attack the system supporting it. Yeah, like you need to actually make sure, like for example, if I want to change the system of corruption in Nigeria, for example, it's not just getting rid of whoever is leading it, because it's down to the civil service, down to the very last one of the.
So how many people are you going to kill?
So no, I'm saying that the incentives for these people needs to be changed. So it needs to be better. It needs for a policeman to be better off not taking a bribe than taking a bribe. It needs to be better off for a civil servant doing the right job. So let's say I can instantly will all of these things to happen. I need to make these incentives change, and that means changing everything. So to make that level of change, it's going to be difficult doing it without massively removing. Like I think there's an example of a country that fired all their policemen and then had to rehire new people. Before them. So that's an example of like a widespread change that needs to happen to get those desired, and that's what that was arguing for. For me, I'm a bit more optimistic. I do believe in incremental changes. That hey, if I make some incentive changes in this particular area, I can see some progress here that I can use to build momentum to make more changes later in other areas and then scale that up a bit more. But I also get that, but that is incredibly difficult to happen, and people in power people benefiting from this current system would obviously do everything in their power.
I'll be honest, I don't actually think it's even possible to change. I
Yeah.
think what you'll do is you'll uproot it, and then at the end of the day, in
You,
4 or 5 generations, you'll end up with the same
Yeah,
problem that
I
you had
agree.
before.
I agree
don't.
with you.
But
Yeah,
it won't be a problem anymore.
I'm
Yeah,
far
yeah.
more.
I mean, yeah, sure. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
I'm far more
it's going
optimistic than you guys because I
to be the
feel like
problem of the earth.
over
I
the
know.
years,
Yeah.
over the years, we've seen more progress than not. It might revert to a certain mean, but the average conditions are better.
Sorry. Can I ask you? I'm not talking about scientific progress. What
Yeah.
progress are you talking in terms of human nature and how some people, some people are just
I mean, I guess
I
way?
standard
think
of
that
living. I
standard
guess
of
standard of
living, like
living.
what we punish, what our laws currently
Mortality.
punish for.
Those are technological
Exactly.
advances, though.
Okay,
So
fair point.
okay,
Fair
let me
point.
put it like this: like
Yeah,
this
please.
civil rights, for example, in America, as bad as people consider it to be today, it's still better than the 60s. It's still better than the 1800s. It
Yeah.
might not be where we want to be. There's still been a steady progress. That's why the up and downs.
Yeah.
The
So,
down-
so that's my problem
yeah.
with what you just described. I agree with you. That was in my view, that was the worst form of slavery. They just replaced it with a more
Yeah.
benign type of slavery, but it's still
It's-
slavery. We are
it's
still
still
being
slave-
oppressed, but
Yes.
just not. It's not
As
whip. It's
bad-
not a whip. It's not a caning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that
Okay,
100%.
okay,
That
okay.
it's still bad now, but it's better than what we had before. So in terms of like incremental changes, I am optimistic in that I feel like the future will be better than what we have now, even though it will still be some form of oppression in the future. That oppression in the future will be better than what we have currently. So that's where my optimism kind of comes from in
Okay.
terms of situation like this. But why I like this particular book is that this DCU world is the closest match to what we currently have in our reality,
Yes.
where
I agree.
evil seems to be winning, and I can relate to that so much.
And you know what I find quite
Is evil
interesting.
winning? Depends on who you talk to, though.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
everybody.
So-
I think everybody,
here's the
regardless of
thing.
your this state, feels the world is broken.
Yeah, I think.
I
Yeah.
think
The world has always been broken.
yeah, as in right now that the world is. I feel everybody is feeling it a bit more than before. That hey, this world is there's something wrong with the
Right,
leadership
so
in the world.
can I just say something there? I don't think people feel it more. I think as we get to a certain age, we get more cynical about the world and we feel, we see it more clearly. If you talk to the younger people,
We feel
they
it's worse.
no, we feel because they're young, they don't know prior. They say it's the same way when I was young, I thought the world was
Yeah.
broken then.
So Dapo, younger people right now,
Yes.
they look at the world you had in the past
Yes.
and they say, that is way better than I have right now.
Okay, so you're going to tell
That's the
me.
same thing that we felt.
But-
Exactly. That's the same thing you felt when you were young.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that. So right now, there's that disillusionment amongst young
But what
people.
I'm saying is that's
cynicalness.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
No, but
cynical.
that's cynicalness.
Yeah.
Existed in
it's
every
because of your
single generation.
age. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because look at it this. You're going to tell me somebody who was born, my mom, who was born when World War II was going on,
Yeah.
is going to say that was better than now.
I
I
think
get you, yeah.
She probably
Yeah.
no, she will say that because at the time she was a kid, she didn't know anything.
Know
So in
anything,
her
yeah.
own bubble, yeah,
She
it's
feels
better.
that, yeah.
Yeah. So then she'll be like,
Don't get
So-
me wrong, right? Today, I do think there are things that are worse now,
Yeah.
but
Than before.
worse in ways of when you compare. And I think this has always happened. Every generation. When I look back, you could do this back then. You can't do this now. But then you can also pick other bits. Like now, when there's this talk now that in our generation we were able to work and buy houses,
Yeah.
and they said that's harder to do, and in some areas it is. I can see that, but in other areas your life is a lot easier than we had. So
Yeah.
I think there's this generational thing where the young always think they are the most righteous and moral.
Oppressed.
That's what we felt the same way back in that day. We were
Yep.
fighting.
And they should feel that.
Yes. I think it's
Otherwise,
natural.
there won't be. That's the
Yeah,
catalyst
I
of
agree.
change. Yeah.
I agree. I think it's natural.
otherwise you didn't give them a good childhood.
True.
Yeah, I mean it's true. I mean you can't have the young being bitter and then the old people being optimistic. What the fuck? What's going on? But
Yeah.
okay, yeah, it's a good and to the book's credit / mirroring current society. Definitely, I mean, we might not be able to handpick them, but there are people making moves behind the scenes who are like, guys, we need to keep the status quo. I have this war that is going on right now, and he's bringing me billions. Oh boy, you must
Don't
let those people sign.
That's so true. Yep.
Don't
Yeah.
let those people sign peace agreement because I'm selling bandages, armaments, tanks,
It's
food,
some of these deals
no,
are so
fabrics.
in the
Yeah,
open. Like when
yeah.
you see the old AI thing where everybody's just feeding money to themselves, and you're like, okay, this is what we are doing now.
So
Let's
can
go
I
for it.
can I ask a question? In this book, what is
Yeah.
Brainiac's
Yeah.
role?
No, he's
Brainiac-
spying on them. He's spying on them.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
Okay.
spying
but
on
he
them
also
with
works
Mirror
for
Master.
Lazarus.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he's spying on them with
But
Mirror
to his,
Master.
is that to his
Rachel
own
Gould
personal?
doesn't know. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Rachel
Yeah.
Gould doesn't know he's spying
That's
on them.
fine.
He's using Mirror
Okay.
Master. So what I want to know is at the end, they place a call to Lex Luthor,
Yes.
Yeah,
who is on a farm
I love that.
with his wife, and it sounds like he has kids. So I want to see what this world's Lex Luthor is like.
Look,
Don't
yeah,
you think he
I'm
looked
just
like a redhead Clark Kent?
he was redhead,
yes, it
and,
was red.
he was on
Yeah,
a farm.
Yeah.
So I'm
yeah.
wondering if
It feels
was it
like is the
was it
Lex
called,
look,
though?
and it's like, yeah. I really want to look at
Okay.
how that Lex Luthor is.
Okay.
I really want to
I
see
want
him.
to. I very, very, very. It's a good book, guys. Please
It's a very
read it.
It's
and
very, very good.
honestly, I'm going to hate it when this world ends because these are the heroes I relate to a lot more. These heroes and these villains are the ones I relate to. I'm tired of me rooting for villains in my stories that say you have a good point and the heroes fighting to maintain the status quo. I like it flipped now, where the heroes are relatively fighting against the current system we have now in a way that feels believable
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that was the origin of Superman. Superman has always been fighting against these things, what the system represents, until it
Yeah.
changed and it started fighting monsters and all
yeah,
of these things. And then
yeah.
over the past few years, fighting people trying to change the system. So I
Yeah,
love
it's good.
this
It's
concept
good.
so much.
Should we rate the book?
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about from the book?
No,
I haven't read
loved
it.
it.
You haven't read it yet.
Loved it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Nah,
It's that good.
It's that
ah,
good.
I'm not going to go down. If I go anything, I might go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that good?
It's
Yeah.
that
I'll
good.
read. I'll grab it and read.
I'll go 4.75. And I'm not even sure why I'm not giving it a 5. I think I'll just give it a 5. It's okay. I'll go for 4.75.
Is it done? It's not even
No,
over
just
then.
The
Yeah.
first
one.
issue.
Just
Because
one.
the promise of what this story is going to do, how this world is going to play out, and all
I'm
of
just
these
happy.
things,
I'm just
I'm
happy on
just
the first one.
That is
So
some
yeah.
optimism. What if they don't land it well?
I'm legit just happy on this
Yeah,
first
this
issue.
issue
What
that
I'm
they
trying
actually
to do.
said this
Good.
is like when a
Let me
story
just-
is finally saying the things you've been saying yourself, and you're saying it and I'm like, yes. Like what the one world under Doom was. I like
Okay.
that idea, even though the execution right now is giving me issues. But I like that. Okay, you're exploring this particular concept a bit more. And Kex, I want to point out something to you. That Paul
Yes.
that is advocating for violent change is the one that you want me to give mind reading powers to. Just to point out the kind of people
Right. So
we have on the podcast.
so can I point one thing out though?
Mm,
If mind reading power and compulsion exists, which doesn't exist, which is why you need violent change. If that existed, you
Yeah.
could actually make that change without violence.
yeah, but I don't trust people to make that change, that kind of change.
But you
without
trust.
it.
But what
You trust.
do
You
rate
trust
it?
yourself.
I would rather if it's a choice between giving me and giving somebody else, I'll always give myself. If it's a choice between anybody having it and nobody having it, I'll choose nobody having it. So it's that level of I'll rather if I have to pick it or someone else picks the gun, I'll pick the gun. But if it's destroy the gun, we can go that direction.
Okay, what do you want to rate this book?
Oh, I like it. I'm giving this a 4.5.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. It's
So
a very good
4.5, 4.5, 4.7.
7.5,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, is that what you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no. I like Ewing. First issue, a lot of intrigue, a lot of great world building. It's awesome. You know, and I like the fact that the issue they have is not with these superheroes. It's the fact that they're inspiring people. That's their biggest issue. We've had this in the past now, but this guy, policemen are now listening to this guy. Army guys are now deferring to Wonder Woman. What's happening?
This is a problem.
Yeah.
And I think the way they do it is sells home the real point of superheroes and like we get caught up in like the powers of
Yeah.
superheroes and everything, whereas their biggest strength is always their ability. That's at least in America, the biggest strength of heroes is to inspire people. But we get caught up in all these power level battles, and they try to drive home that point
Yeah.
very well here.
True.
That this is
Very
what
true.
these guys stand for, what the problem they represent to the villains. So if all superhero books can come back to this base setting, I'll be so happy. I don't like the world where everything is good and they're maintaining order. I want the world where they are revolutionaries.
No, it's good. It's good. Okay. What are we talking about next then?
New God.
So we are moving on to
New
New
Gods
God.
by Ram V.
Yeah.
Have we talked about this book at all? I feel like we have.
We talked about issue
Feel like we
one,
have.
but we didn't really go into it because it was like very
Okay.
new
Okay.
and exploring the concept of
Okay.
new gods. But yeah. Kex, you've read this book?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Dapo?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and I think already you've read at least a couple of issues in the first volume.
I'm on 8 here.
Yeah. So that means you finished the first volume. Basically, it kicks off with a prophecy from Metron as usual, as basically all new gods kick off.
Yep.
Ramvi tends to go into the esoteric a lot more
A lot, that's
than
what it does. But that's
yeah.
what it typically does. That's what it typically
That's
does.
yeah.
Even
So
if
it
it's
does a
not-
lot more, and for me, sometimes it gets a bit too much in terms of I don't really care why these people came to be. I just want to get the bits of the story. Sometimes it's interesting to follow, but like
I love it.
So,
Okay.
so can I, on that very
Yeah.
point, it's an issue I've always had with Ram V.
yeah,
But this is the kind of book where, for me, it actually
works.
works.
If you do this, if you do it for this book or for Eternals,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
works because it just sets up also the kind of I won't say cosmic battle or
Yes,
the
yeah,
reason
yeah.
why they exist, the whole why around it. So again, yeah, written by Ram V, and he almost is like to today's point, he's talking about a a prophecy about a new god that will be born on Earth. And now in this one, I think Darkseid is dead. If I remember
Dark
Yeah.
Side
correctly,
is dead.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Darkseid
Yes.
is dead. Um, but again, his influence still lives, and it's actually in it's not his there's like a shard of his consciousness, or is in Maxwell Lord. So Maxwell Lord
Okay.
is the one with the Omega sign on his hair now that he's now covering it. And there's this new god that is being born on earth who is supposed to be like the child of prophecy, blah 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 blah. And it also coincides with an invasion by
the
a new force or something. I can't remember
I'm
what
going to call them the Dark Elves
let's call them the Dark Elves.
because
Yes.
it reminds me very much of what like the
Dark World,
opposite
yeah, the Dark
of
World.
yeah.
No.
It reminds me very much of like this is the opposite of both the good and evil side of our world, the dark metal world, like
To-
where dark side versus
yeah, Dark
Alpha that are
Elves.
fighting. Yeah,
Dark Elves is perfect because in not being
Yeah.
funny, the whole new gods thing is almost modeled over the whole Norse
Asgardian.
gods. Yeah, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I call them the dark elves because they are an equal and opposite force capable of matching both Apocalypse and
At the
New
same time,
Genesis
yes,
at the
yeah,
same time.
because they
So
do that. They take over Apocalypse and New Genesis. Now, at the start, what's his name? Isaiah. What's his name?
High Father.
High Father remembers and recognizes that okay, this force is coming, but in order to do this, I need to kill. Like we need to kill this child of light. Who I don't know whether he's going to lead the forces. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. It's been a while. But then he sends, what's this guy? Orion.
Orion.
Orion,
And he
yeah.
says, okay, Orion, I'm going to trust you with this mission. You need to go to Earth. You need to find this child. You need to kill. Because this child is essentially the harbinger of evil, blah, 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 blah. Now, Orion, as much of an attack dog as he is, he's like, oh, this thing is going to be hard. Now, he goes and tells Scott free and says, look, my dad has charged me with finding this child and killing this child. I'm going to give you, what was it, 3 days?
7 days.
7 days.
7 days. Okay, I'm going to give you 7 days. And in that 7 days, please find this child, get this child, whatever you need to do, but don't let me find this child. And he tells that, and then he goes off. Scott doesn't tell Bada, but let's skip all of that. He and Bada now decide that they need to go and protect this child. This child is born in India.
Yeah.
Right? Yes. Is reincarnated basically in India into a child who he's not born of the parents. He gets adopted by them.
Adopted by
He's
his
left
parents. His father finds him in a temple,
in a
which is a
temple.
plot
Yeah,
point
he's
because
left
that's
yeah.
where
He's left at the foot of the temple. Yes. But yeah, it's just a whole story about now Asgard. I said Asgard.
Neo Genesis
New
falls.
Genesis gets attacked and falls. Yes. They
Can we
lose a
talk
lot
about
of.
some of the gods there? I think there were some impressive showings. What was the name of the lady again? Shadowfall.
Oh, that was good.
Shadowfall taking out all the attackers in.
That's some serious weapons. So, is that
Yeah,
new? Because I don't remember ever seeing that.
Yeah, it's new. A lot of it is new.
Wait,
yeah,
A lot
like
of it.
I don't remember. I don't remember what you're talking about.
I
Shadowfall.
When
The
she
lady,
did,
the
when she did
archer.
the
It's like an
arrow,
arrow.
the
It's an
altar, the
arrow.
arrow,
Yeah.
then
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
did
okay,
an
okay.
incantation
Yeah.
and it
An archer.
and then
multiplied for
yeah, it's
everyone.
like okay, I
I've
love
not seen
that.
that before. I've not seen that before.
Yeah,
So yeah. So there was a whole lot of Desgi, and they lose some people. They lose Light Ray because
they
I think he
lose.
Yes.
sacrifices
They
himself.
make an entire issue about the sacrifice of light, like
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
racing with
Man,
the black
yes.
racer,
Yeah.
sacrificing himself to
He
buy
was
them and
he
escape
was one of
part.
my favorites always.
He's
Yeah.
As
always
a
been,
character,
yeah.
I always liked
Always-
him as a character.
And I like the way they
He
also
was,
shine the
he
light
was always
on.
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
He's
like
good.
shine the
He
light
just
on his
if-
friendship with
yeah.
Orion,
Yeah.
and they're almost, despite their differences, they are best of friends. And no matter how harsh Orion is, like that is his guy. So I
Yeah.
just like the fact that he falls trying to save the dad and
But he's coming
High
back, right?
Father.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eh,
who's not going to stay dead now? I don't think they're going to just
No, but he
kill
had that
him
whole
like that.
conversation with Black Racer, and
Black
Black Racer was
Racer,
like,
yeah.
"Yeah, you have to make this exception and let him.
Come
Come
back,
to
Yeah,
yeah.
you
the
have to
hell.
make it."
Nah, we don't know how, but he's going to come back.
But
But
he
I
will.
like
He
that
will.
particular sacrificial
Yeah,
scene
yeah,
for
yeah.
him. I like the way it was drawn. Then we had the whole
Oh yeah,
sequence of
Evan Kagel
it's
his art
good.
The
fits
art is awesome.
So I
it
was gonna,
fits
I was gonna say that. Why didn't anybody tell
his
me
style.
the art in this book is
It's
glorious?
it's
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 good.
beautiful.
It's
It's
good.
Like clean lines,
yeah,
nice colors.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
I love the art.
It's
Yeah.
very good. It's very and it fits this.
And it
Totally.
shows so much how much the art makes the book, especially when we have a change
Yeah.
of artists.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
And it annoyed, like reading
Yeah.
this story with that artwork just reduced the gravity of what I was reading. I was like,
Yes.
what is
yeah.
this?
yeah.
To me, this is
yeah.
one of the times when you
The art
as
style.
great as the
is-
story is,
The art
I-
elevates it.
yeah, you need the right artist to like depict the epicness of what's been written. Yeah, I think this is
Yeah.
a great marriage at the moment.
Yeah,
And,
because when we saw the new artist drawing Maxwell Lord with that cartoon
Yeah.
Archie kind of arc, and
Yeah.
Seraphine with that, I'm like, yeah, if this has been the art from
Yeah.
issue 1, I won't be reading this book at all. But yeah, the art
Yeah.
really makes the book. It really
It,
does.
it does. Let's talk about so Seraphine is working with Maxwell Lord in this one.
Yeah,
And Seraphine is one of the original Forever people for anybody
Yes.
who's in the
that's
80s.
the cowboy, right?
The cowboy, yeah, with
Yeah.
the cosmic cartridges.
So
So
for
it
people
was
that don't know
good
who are
to
the
see him because
forever
I
people,
haven't seen him in.
Oh, you
Yeah.
don't. Oh, go on.
no,
Go.
just for
Yeah.
context, for people that don't know who are the
So the Forever people were the first offshoot or the first set of the new gods that came to Earth. So there used to be a DC title called Forever People back in the 80s and very early 90s. I don't think I haven't seen it in decades, but there were about 4 or 5 of them. There was a black guy, Viking. There was Seraphine, who's a cowboy. There was Dreamer, and then there was a guy called like
Oh,
Big
Dreamer.
Bear.
Yeah, that's
Bear?
true. I forgot about him.
Maybe
Yeah.
there, Big Bear. Yeah, so there was about 4 or 5 of them, and very, very similar to the Eternals too. They could almost form a Unimind, and each one of them had different powers. So, but they have gone out of phase. I haven't seen them in years. So seeing
in
Seraphine, yeah, I was
ages,
like,
yeah.
wow. It was like, okay, it was a good callback. And you
Yeah.
almost forget that they used to be new gods. And
new
then
god as well.
that,
Yeah,
that,
Yeah,
that,
but
stuff.
they presented as almost like a teenage group.
yeah,
of
exactly.
new
Yeah,
gods.
exactly. Exactly. That's yeah,
That's that thing.
exactly.
So-
They were like teenagers.
Yeah.
New gods.
So they've so we meet Seraphim because he's working with Maxwell Lord, and
Yes.
then by the end of the first arc, everything collides. Isaiah tries to kill the Nectar, the Dark Elf champion,
I can never forget.
and it fails. And then all the new gods have to the surviving new gods have to evacuate Neo Genesis to come to Earth. At the same time, Orion is about to kill the kid because he has to obey his dad. When the Justice League step in to stop him,
That was a good entry for
yeah.
Superman.
I wasn't expecting that. So it was really good to
Yes.
see
That
him
was,
just
that was a
stop
good
it, stop
entry.
at once. Then also Apocalypse people also arrive on
yeah,
Earth as
yeah.
well, and then this comes the weakest part of the book for me, where after they stop the crash landing of the Genesis into Earth with the Justice League there, the New Gods there, the U.S. military shows up with soldiers and tanks and threatens both the New Gods and Justice League
Justice League.
that we need to take them into detainment. And I get you are going for the immigration play in terms of storylines. You're trying to call attention to the immigration storylines. But even without the Justice League, the New Gods are some of the most powerful people ever. And then you're coming with guns
Yeah.
and knives and saying you need to go into detainment.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, but are you surprised by
For
this?
me, that felt very true. For me, that felt very
it's,
true. It was like, okay, let's just get it on doing that. Okay, it's not like they just landed on Earth and there was no.
it's like
Yeah.
no, the fact that she comes in like all buster and
Miss
you
Chase.
and yes, and
Uh,
you know it's not as if they don't know who these people are or the power levels these people have.
Yeah.
So they don't come in with equivalent force to match that. They just come with like, oh, with soldiers, no secret weapons, nothing, and we're going to point guns at these ones that will just wipe us out casually and tell them get to our detainment facility. Like, what is the play here?
Right. So can I? Well,
Yeah.
and don't get me wrong. This is not something that's said in the book. But
Yeah,
you know when I read that, do you know what I saw that as instantly?
yeah.
I send those guys in, and if they get wiped out, we now
Yeah,
have,
then
we
we
have
can.
justification to bring out the big guns. It's almost
Okay,
like
fair enough.
Kelatoja. You go and taunt them
Mm,
to get
But
justification.
I,
but
I
what
have
big guns?
another question.
What big guns could Ed possibly have against the New Gods?
No, so here's the thing. They might not have effect, but human beings. We always have
But
these
change
weapons that
public
we can-
opinion against them, right? So once
Yeah.
everybody's like, okay, they're bad, then
Because
I'm sure
if
I'm
these
sure they'll be
guys
like,
decide, like from the way I'm calculating, if these guys say we want to take over the Earth today,
Yeah, you don't feel out to fight.
no, they'll fail. They'll fail
eh,
now.
the New
They'll fail.
Gods.
They'll fail. They'll
Yeah.
fail. They'll fail. They'll
They
fail.
can't. Oh.
They'll fail.
Well,
They'll fail.
Mm,
yeah. Even if you take our superheroes,
Yeah,
they'll-
are you saying versus Superman, Wonder Woman,
no,
Captain Atom,
let's take out the
Age
Justice
of,
League. Let's take out the Justice League from
Age
this.
of Glory, all of those?
Let's take out the
With
Justice
that-
League from this. If the New Gods come to Earth without the Justice League being present, I think they want to take over the Earth. Do you think it will
it'll
be
be
that
done.
big of a
It'll be,
struggle?
it'll be done. It'll be done in 2 hours.
Because it's the Justice League that can
Yeah, okay.
conceivably fight, hold them off.
Here's the thing. Why in the world they exist in, and
Yeah.
if they came to our world, I agree.
No, I mean in
Not
the
our
Justice
world,
League
like-
world,
but
in
in
the
that
DC
world-
world.
Let's not forget that these humans have been dealing with this type of people of level. These people also have some weird weapons hidden
No,
away.
no.
It won't be 2 hours.
Sorry,
You're
sorry,
talking about a world that has Lex Luthor.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, go on. Sorry, go on, Kex.
No. The thing is, if you say taking away the Justice League, that's taking away a lot of powers.
Yeah.
That's taking away a lot of people.
Yeah.
But they still have like all those. Like I'm not saying that they won't succeed, but there's still all those Captain Atom, General Glory, Black Adam. There's still some.
There are people there, but like I'm saying that these guys, and it will be the fact that they will make it a serious fight should change the calculus of how you approach them to deal with them.
To be fair, these people have also been fighting for a long, long time.
Yeah.
The new gods have been fighting,
And they've been fighting dark side.
They've been fighting
Dark
dark
side that
side
has
for-
been beating the
for a
Justice
long
League
time.
consistently
Yeah,
for a while.
yeah,
And these
yeah,
are the
yeah,
people. I'm like,
They're used to
guys,
warfare.
reframe your calculations. Like, I guess you're going for this particular story, but like, if they had approached them in a different way, that hey, you've landed on Earth, we need to secure the area or whatever. How can we? In the threat, in the how would I put it now?
They
In
came
the
in
threatening,
gung-ho.
but like they're threatening with kindness. That hey,
Yeah.
we need to demarcate this area. You guys cannot move out of this. Those kind, not that you guys were pointing guns at you. Surrender to us.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
Green
Yes.
Lantern's constructs, are they permanent?
No, depending on how long. I mean,
But he built them a
That is a
refugee.
very good
He has
build them a
question.
refugee.
to me,
as long as he maintains it with his will.
yeah, he has to maintain
Yep.
thought process on that.
Yeah.
You don't just
So
walk
I
away
was-
and it's there. They fade.
So
I
that
There was
remember
no point
in-
because he basically built like
he built them.
like
he built
Red
them something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
but-
in Kingdom Come, he did the same thing with the Watchtower.
Yes. Yeah,
It's,
exactly.
it's where the entire Watchtower was in, maintaining it with his will.
But he was there.
Yeah.
He was there. I think he's still there. He's still in the new
So
light.
can he not leave? That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's what I'm
can
saying. That I don't, I,
yeah,
that's the last one I
But
read.
to be
So
honest,
because he created it and
when I say stuff like that, I always shake my head.
yeah,
Because you can actually build. You can
yeah.
actually build that same ring that you did. You can actually physically build it with.
use it to bring
with
materials
material.
and just put the weld
You
it
could easily
together.
do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
It's
But
always a
you don't
demonstration
have
of
the
power.
glowing
No,
lights
of
to
course,
show
no,
them.
but it's easier. But it's easier
Yeah.
to build constructs now.
Sorry.
It's just it's
It's just
easier
a bit
to
much.
Yeah,
build
but
it.
it's not to me. So
It's
I've
not
not been maintaining that.
sustainable.
I've not been
That's what
maintaining
it
that
is like.
for a year. Okay,
Exactly.
If he
So
sleeps,
it's
what
just
if he sleeps?
yeah, exactly because
that's a
now
good
now I'm
point.
like,
Yeah.
okay, is this going to be
And you know
permanent? Like,
the rings run out of power. So I don't even
Yeah.
understand
yeah,
how that
yeah.
No, but I'm not sure it's permanent to go. I think it was just like a temporary, just to show that, hey, you guys, please get the fuck. We are not doing this here. We're not having this argument with you people here. We are building this thing for them. I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, that storyline
Yeah.
could have been
Oh,
handled a
so
bit better.
why can't Sorry,
Why can't the new gods just do it themselves?
no, I think it's something stupid. Why can't I just stay on the moon or stay on Mars? But let's carry on.
Yeah. Well, they could have done so many things.
That's
They
the
could
way.
have created a new island.
Yeah,
They could have gone to a remote location, go to Sahara Desert. They could have done so
True.
many,
It's true. It's true.
yeah,
It's true.
so
No, but
many
they had to go
different
to where
things.
the kid was. No, but they had to go to where the
Yeah,
kid
but
was.
from then they could have just gone somewhere else. But whatever, they landed there. They are
Yep.
building their settlement there because what we need conflicts to happen. And then the story changes a tone, which I like, in that now they found the god which has the power, and they want to turn him as a weapon to aim against the enemy to come. And the
Yep.
kid is like, wait though, I'm not in here for this. I just want to protect my parents.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Scott is like, I get it, kid, but in time you still need to, this is your destiny basically. And I like that particular point because even if Scott is protecting the kid, he still they still want to use him. They're
And
not
Orion,
shying away
yeah,
from
and Orion is
the,
pushing
yeah,
for weaponizing the kid. Like,
immediately,
no,
yeah.
immediately, like, we need to start doing this thing, blah, 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 blah. And let's even remember that High Father steps down.
And Orion
And
becomes
just
the
steps
peacemaker.
down. Yeah, as High Father. And it's like, look, Orion basically, is now the new High Father for New Genesis on Earth. So
Yeah.
Scott is there to advise him, like, look, I know you want to do this, but you can't let your reign start off with
How
what
is
is
this?
essentially, yeah.
Thinking about that, how is this
And it
different
goes like,
from
wait, that is exactly
when
what
Asgard
our father did to
when
us.
Asgard came down to
There's
Earth?
no
When
difference.
Asgard
It's
was
the same.
It's there when it was at
thing.
Buxton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
Roxy,
very,
yeah.
very, very
Okay.
similar.
Similar. Yeah.
It's similar. That's why I call them dark elves. Because it's the
Yeah,
same.
I'm just putting it together. Yeah, now.
Yeah. That is the same pattern. They lose Asgard, they crash on Earth, they form a
You
community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
had a millionaire on Earth working with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So,
So the kid gets kidnapped by Seraphine,
yeah,
and
Yes.
who
I think
submits him
that's
to
the word.
Darkseid. Who submits him to
Maxwell Lord.
Orion.
no,
Maxwell Lord.
No,
to
Maxwell.
Maxwell Lord.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry.
Who
And
wants to
Charlie
take
Goodman.
him to get Darkseid, to use him to release Darkseid? I think that's the end goal. Take him to where Darkseid is in space because there's a
I'm not
black
even
hole.
entirely sure. Yeah, there's a black hole that it
Yeah,
looks like.
because Darkseid I think is in the absolute universe, and it is looking into this universe
Yeah,
through
yeah,
the
yeah.
dark hole. The
Yeah,
dark
yeah,
hole.
yeah.
I didn't even pick that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's looking into this universe through that particular black hole. That's the eye with which is still monitoring things going on
Yes.
here. So they want to go and get him from there or whatever reason, for whatever reason. And then that's where the story is at right now, where the Justice League comes in to intervene with the new gods, and they're trying to fight against the new Genesis. I mean, Granny Goodness and Furies.
Yep.
Lovely.
So that's
But
where
yeah,
we have.
so
Yeah.
it's
I like.
it's a
Sorry.
sorry, go on.
No.
You like
The last issue, and I only mention this because this is the most recent in my memory. I love the emergence of this new Black Racer incarnation.
Yeah.
I thought it was epic, especially the way it came in the end, and the look they've given him, a bit more evil looking. To be honest, but yeah, I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed them. I really enjoyed this book because it's not just New Gods. Another reason why I never usually like New Gods is because when New Gods is just doing New Gods things, I kind of get bored. But this is New Gods with Green Lantern, with the Justice League. It's in a fully inhabited universe. And I just love the interplay a lot between
Yeah.
everything. I'm really
Well,
enjoying this book.
Funny enough, I don't know. I've always wanted the new gods to be a cut above the Justice League.
Yes.
in terms of power levels, in terms of
Yes.
epic scope and all of that. I've always looked at the new gods as being a more epic, cosmic version of gods. That
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
like when they
See,
are
that is
fighting, the skill at which they are
that is
fighting, it's on a bigger scale than
Bro,
what there's new gods, there's Justice League, then there's
it's funny you say
that
that.
is
yeah.
I used to have this struggle decades ago with in Marvel, where you have the Asgardians, the Zeus,
Yeah,
and then you have heroes who are their level or even more above their level.
yeah,
But then I realized, no, hang on a minute, no. In the end, Superman, by all counts and level, is a god.
no, so it's so I think why the problem for me is that
Yes,
the
go
new
on.
gods
Yep.
they deal more in except with some they deal more in in conceptual forces. Their powers are usually, I mean, apart from
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
So, okay.
Dark Side,
Yeah.
Isaiah, the rest of them, they tend to fight on a more conceptual, oh, we are reshaping the fabric of the universe kind of
But
forces.
to me, if you remove Darkseid, you remove Arisia, and I would even add Black Racer, because Black Racer
Yeah.
is like, to me,
Metron, yeah.
that's death. Metron. The rest, to me, are like Asgardians. I've always
Exactly. And I've always had the
Yeah,
problem
but
with
yeah,
that.
but they
yeah. Go on.
sorry.
Yes,
So
okay.
they are like Asgardians. So
Yes.
it is very, very similar. So the way
Yeah.
the way the way Thor will go to Muspelheim or something, or
Yeah.
okay, going to, where is it that those light elves live? It starts with F or A. I can't remember.
Sarcophagus.
Yes, yeah. Wherever those light elves live. So
Yeah.
it's those are the kind of things that, okay, when these guys are fighting, when they are
Mm.
battling, they're either going to the edge of the universe,
Mm.
or the source wall,
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
other, like, not this universe, like the previous incarnation of this universe. Like those are some of the battles that they're having. So if you read like some of the older ones, like there's this new gods that I think it was Jerry Conway, all these Orion books, like they are very, very out there. Like in the costume, they barely come to Earth. So you might see somebody from Earth just tag along. Maybe Superman will tag along in something, or but yeah, they are um, high concept. Is that correct? Is that the correct
Yes.
the
That
thing that I'm
yeah.
looking for? Yeah, high concepts, like in terms of the scale of, oh, we are fighting for, exactly, we're fighting on behalf of this world, the fourth world.
Existence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fourth existence. That's what we're fighting for now.
Like when a new god dies, I would expect that, oh, everybody feels it. Like when, like, if for example, if Light Ray dies and all the lights in the universe go out, I'm like,
Relax now.
no.
But I
That's the
get
level
you.
of, yeah,
I
that's
get
the
you.
level of
I get what you're saying.
conceptual level of, like, I expect the new gods to be
I get what you're
operating, not like some random refugees
but see,
from
but this,
Yeah,
this,
but
Iran.
again, it's like it's sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt you, but it's like Loki, what's Baldur. There are some, even amongst the strata of the gods
Voila.
of Asgard, there are some
Levels there.
levels
Yeah.
there. You can't just go and just say you want to kill Baldur or something. You need to find the exact conditions that you kill him. Compared to this Asgardian that drinks alcohol and just has like a high constitution, a regular Asgardian who, or
I
you
get
get
it.
what I'm saying?
I
So
get it. Yeah. It's
it's
fine.
the same thing with the new gods as well. They
Yeah.
have strata.
It's because I think it's always bothered me, like, especially in the later issues where it feels they are no different from.
yeah, the problem is, because
If
they're so
everybody's a
popular,
god, then who is the villager?
they start writing them, and then they start bringing them down to, they're fighting with Superman, they're fighting with,
Man. Yeah.
they don't keep them at the conceptual level. Now,
Yeah.
you have certain beings, and to be honest, Cosmic in DC, I kind of struggle with it a bit,
Yeah, same.
because there's almost no defined strata or level.
There actually is, like, we have the quintessence, we have the
Those guys,
we have the endless.
So
they kind of
Ezra
throw me off.
problem.
But how
That-
did they
that-
trans-
that-
how does that
what you
translate?
called it's a problem for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What is some of the people
struggle
in
with
it?
these guys. I struggle
Yeah, like
with
how did they get here?
What is this guy doing here?
Spectre.
What is Spectra? What is Spectra doing at the same level as Isaiah? As
Yeah.
As Shazam.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so, but you know, in DC, in Marvel, and don't get me wrong, I think that sometimes they also mess it up a lot. But
Yeah.
you have your construct, like you are saying, your eternities, your oblivions, your in between. Their level is way above the Asgardian level.
Then you get a better
but
idea of
with
their
the
strata.
Asgardians,
Yeah,
the way
yes.
people can almost step up to that level would only be like Odin. and setting, so that's almost established. But with new gods, this is sometimes the new gods are at that level you're talking about,
Yeah.
and then sometimes they're just at the
Yeah, like
box
a
standard
regular Earth human kind
superhero
of.
level.
Yeah.
It's superhero level. Yeah. So
It's weird for me,
I mean,
but yeah.
to be honest, is that the biggest problem people complain about with Darkseid? Darkseid that cannot hit Batman when he's doing somersaults. And next time,
Not with a punch, with his Omega beam.
It's Omega beam.
and then next thing, this is the same. That's like you talk about, like it's a fabric of the universe. It's Omega particle. It's like a god particle.
And now fabric is, and that same fabric of the universe is going to be entering what's it called, boxing tournament with everybody with Batman.
Oh God Almighty! Yeah, let's not talk about that one.
Let's not-
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's not-
So it's always annoying when they flop.
that's the problem right there. That one you just said.
Yeah.
You're going to be
So
boxing.
okay, do we want to rate this one yet?
Yes,
Yeah.
let's read.
Yes, please.
Okay. So for me, the long story, maybe 4.3.
Oh, okay.
4.3. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm going to buy the hardcover when it comes out the trade.
I'll give it 3.5. I think it's good. Yeah. I think it's very good, but I'm not sold on some of the things that's happening.
At the moment, I'm definitely on the 4.1 level with this.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
fair.
Yeah. I'll give it. So far, I'm on issue 8. I'll give it a 3.8. The extra 3 is for the arts.
Yeah.
fair enough.
It's good.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of Ranvi. I won't lie, but this I'm really enjoying. When Ranvi was on
Oh, and
Batman, I was shaking my head.
Oh yeah. And by the way, I like the backstory of how they came to be the siblings and stuff. I actually like that.
The only thing I don't like about this book, and I guess what Keck said is what makes sense, to buy the completed edition. Every time a new issue comes out, I want to go and read the whole thing.
So for me, it was a
very
good
detailed.
read. Yeah. So for me, it's a good read because I just read everything together in the last 2 hours. So yeah.
Okay. Should we just touch on Imperial really quickly?
I think we should wrap up. We've already done.
Yeah,
Let's
we've
wrap up,
done to
Okay.
us.
Any recommendations they want to recommend?
Well, I'll say to everybody out there listening, we are recommending these 2 books absolutely anyway.
Yeah.
Absolute Evil and The New Gods. For the other books. What is there anything you want to give a shout out to?
Imperial.
I would say that I like
Imperial? Yeah.
Death of Silver Surfer. It's only 4 issues.
Yes.
I'm enjoying
Wait.
it a lot. Yeah.
I like that
There's
as well.
there's a new one.
Yes. It's only 4 issues in at the
New
moment. Yeah.
new
4 issues,
issues
okay.
dropping. Yeah. That's good. Let's see.
We've talked about Imperial. We've talked about Captain America last week.
Yes.
Lazarus Falling as well.
Did we talk about Captain
We've not
America?
talked about.
No,
We've
I
not
say
talked about it.
recommending.
Yeah,
Recommending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've recommended these books last time.
Okay.
But yeah.
Let me see what
I will recommend Phantom Road. Which I'm reading.
Okay.
Jeff Lemire.
So what is it? Phantom Road, Jeff Lemire.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is on issue 15 or 16, and it is a mix. I'm trying to see how I can quickly put in a quick summary. It's basically there's an artifact. There's an artifact that it is controlling. It's compelling people. So this artifact is compelling people to protect it and get it to a place called Golgotha, right? So think of it genuinely as it's like a shapeless rock, right? So when you touch that rock, the rock starts talking to you, and you can't leave. It is the ring from Lord of the Rings.
He likes those things.
It's the ring from Lord of the Rings.
I know. Where do I know Golgotha from? Is that some?
It's from the
mythical
Bible.
Place?
It's
Oh,
from
the
the
Bible.
Bible,
Okay.
Yeah.
Or the cross.
It's also used a lot in comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's used in pop culture. It's in popular thing. So when you talk, it's like this. It's like the ring from Lord of the Rings. Like you can't let go of it, and it keeps telling you that you have to take it to one place. You have to take it to one place. Now, also like Lord of the Rings, if you touch it, it can flip you to the other side of the world where there are still buildings and everything, but there's nobody.
Oh, so you go into that zone.
Into that zone, yeah. It's an empty world that has buildings, all the buildings that we have on Earth, but all the people that are there, there's nobody there.
It's like
and then you just
surfing.
start
It's like
walking
surfing. It's like surfing through walls. Like when they put
through
on the
worlds.
ring.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
you just
Okay.
slip over to the other side. The buildings are there, nobody's there, but there are these creatures that are chasing you in that other world,
Okay.
Like the ring rates.
like the ring
Okay.
rates. Yes,
Yeah, okay.
and then but this is happening to like so there's an FBI lady who is trying to uncover the story of what is going on, why are people, what's happening with this. So it has an element of like X-Files and Lord of the Rings in it, but
Okay.
it's I cannot recommend this enough. So yeah, read Phantom Road.
Phantom Road. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
and then there's like a secret organization that's trying to find it, and we don't know why they're trying to get their hands on that particular artifact or rock or whatever. So
Okay.
yeah, guys, next week I think that's the final episode of
Gen V.
Gen V.
Gen
Yeah,
V.
I believe so.
Then
yeah.
we
Yes.
promised Uluwale that TV series, comic books, or TV series based on comic books, comic book TV
Yeah.
series from the 80s, 90s, and 70s that we've watched, right?
Yeah.
Are we doing
Yeah.
best and worst, or are we just going to run
Let's do best and worst.
best and worst?
Yeah.
The ones that we enjoyed and the ones that are trash.
And
So
there,
if I,
there's one that will qualify in both categories at the same time.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
Comic
those
book,
are like
okay.
the Wonder Woman 70s, Adam West Batman, the more recent ones from the 90s.
There's some two girls that were also driving like Batmobile type things. Did
But
anybody ever know
better
those?
pray.
That's okay.
No, not Bird of Prey.
Which
No,
one?
not Birds of
Was it
Prey.
two girls
There's
in Birds of Prey? I thought they were like three.
no, two women who also they were campy like Batman and
Like Batman.
Robin. Yeah.
If we're doing this, I'm going to use the opportunity to talk about Dark Angel. It's a comic book property as far as I'm
No,
concerned.
no.
But that was
Is
a,
it
that was a
based on-
movie. Okay, yeah, okay.
Is the comic book based
It-
off of it?
It's,
or
it's,
is
it's still not trying to push this a bit too far.
yeah.
I know,
We're
that's
not
why
doing-
I'm saying that. That's why I'm announcing ahead of time.
Yeah, we're not
that's
doing comic book
sci-fi.
based off of it. We're doing it is based off of a comic book.
Comic
So
book.
Firefly
Mhm.
doesn't
Yeah.
enter this.
Mm.
Hey, thank you. So guys, join us next week, and that should be a really fun episode.
Yeah.
I think we'll take some time to actually compile a list and talk
Yeah.
about what's
Okay.
happened. Okay, so episode, what was this one?
257.
257. Guys, remember to rate, like, subscribe. Naija's Geeking Out, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and see you next week today.
Yeah, see you guys later. Bye.
Red?
Good luck next weekend. Yeah, hopefully we get another weekend of
Another happy one.
yeah.
That one.
Hopefully.
Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you later.
Naija nerds. Naija.